Cappy Populi, the Cappies people.
Bara.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna be like, Yes.
Vox Cappy by the people's Cappy. Wait, no. Cappy's voice. All right, we gotta do this for a third time.
People gotta not know how much I fuck everything
I
up.
fucked it up again. Fuck. All right. Heckin', hello everybody.
I'm supposed to be the smarty.
I'm not gonna. I feel that way all the time. Anytime I fuck up on things in our group, fucking, I have that energy of fucking. I'm supposed to be the smart one. Everyone fucking thinks I fucked it up.
You gotta liberate yourself, man. Gotta be dumbass like the rest of us.
I try. No matter how much I try to not be the smart one, everyone throws it at me.
Well, okay, I can't help you there. I'm the one throwing you the low balls.
Why don't we let's you and me, Brayden, you and I, fusion dance. Or fucking Patara earrings. We'll even out.
People can handle that much hair.
The expectations will even out. Right?
It is true. Everyone does expect me to eat shit most of the time.
Says who? I don't know.
I have no faith.
What? I have so much faith.
We're here to play D&D. We're the we that we've been for a while.
We're already doing it. We're already fusing.
I haven't heard that one in a while. The we that we've been for a while.
It's we that we've been
Yeah,
for.
right?
That's the we that we've been.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back, baby.
All right. Well, you guys heard it. Hold on, Brayden. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna turn everything here. All right, take it away, Brayden. Take it away, Brayden.
I'm gonna roll a die, and I'm gonna see who's gonna do the recap for today, because we're here with Gilligan's Grave.
Don't we have some announcements? Don't we have some stuff going on this month? You gotta mention all that.
Why, thank you, Brayden. Yes, you're so smart and talented and cool. Shut up! Wow.
Right to filth just
we
then.
did it! We reached funding for our lovely Lexi plush! Yay! But
Thank you guys so
remember, be sure to pledge and get in there so you can get your limited edition question mark, Lexi plush.
I think so.
It's
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Because
sure.
once the run ends, then your chance to get a Lexi's gone.
We
don't.
don't.
It's true.
We don't 100% know if there will be surplus items made. We need to clarify
Yeah,
that.
so
with
don't-
them.
No, they.
Oh, thank you,
they-
Brayden.
I think they only make as many as are
Yeah,
ordered.
they
So
order and
if
that's
you miss
it.
out,
That
if
makes
you miss
sense.
out on this campaign, there will never be another Lexi
Hey.
plushie again.
so you heard it here
Gotta
first.
get 'em.
Don't miss it. Because you don't want to be like Fenris in the Halloween game and live in regret of not getting a Lexi plush. That is
Yeah.
just not
Yeah,
a way to
that'll go
And
for a
then-
lot of money on eBay.
Honestly.
And then, Logan, what about the backer kit thing?
Oh!
What's going
no,
on
what
with
about
that?
them? Patreon! Backer kit!
No,
Message!
not Patreon.
You should... Nope, check your backer
Brayden, you're
kit. I
very
sent
informed. Weird.
you... Well, of course she is. Have you seen how fat her ass is?
I'm so hot.
That's fair. That's true. She's so fucking hot. God
Shut
damn.
up.
I'm actively naked and looking at myself in the mirror,
Logan?
as I am during all games.
Logan,
Yeah,
don't tell
totally.
Brayden to shut up. God damn, what the fuck?
I
That's so
do
mean.
This is my company. Yee! Wow, another Brayden outburst. So canon.
Keep talking about the backer kids, Logan.
We did! Backer kits! Is it about the tariffs, Brayden?
No, not directly.
No, not directly about, but it could
I'm pretty
be.
sure, Logan. Are we selling the physical copies of the splash books that we made this year?
Why, yes, we are!
Thanks, Brayden.
And if we get enough money, like I think you mentioned that we'd be doing hardcovers, which is
Wow, you're so hopeful. I'm not going to acknowledge any of that. Yeah, all of those
What
things.
the fuck? Is that just me?
No.
A little.
No.
Well, affirmative big word, another big word. Backer kit, buy those books.
Affirmative, big word.
Yep.
That's very Logan.
What is that? What?
All right, now There are 5 of you, so I'm gonna roll a d6, and whoever that is it lands on, you better
Hold
give
on,
the
Brayden.
recap.
We have to tell people
Whoa.
about how they can donate to the Paraprismatic Tempest book.
You are so right, bestie, and how would they do that?
I don't backer kit Patreon.
Yeah. Backer Kit Patreon.
It's below.
I'm so sorry I'm tanking our advertising for today.
It's below.
Sorry, besties. Yeah, below. We have another book in the works, and it's gonna be awesome because we have Logan we have me locked in a basement writing all the time. I don't know what vacation is, and I've stopped
Logan?
asking. Well, yes.
What's your favorite thing
Tiny
about me?
small.
What's your favorite thing about me, Brayden?
Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna roll. No.
Is it that you can't pick a thing because all the things are so good? Because that's the right answer.
I've often been grappled with the fact that you would run this company far better than I.
You've been
but
grappled?
I know that
Who's getting you? Who's grappling you?
Sorry.
me, myself, my inner brain.
As opposed
Apologize
to you have often grappled with, you have often been grappled?
Yes, by my brain, because you would be so good at this. But alas, I know you believe in me, so I run this company fueled by Brayden belief. That BB power got me
Brayden
going.
belief.
Yep.
Got that Brayden belief.
Once again,
Brayden
Logan's
belief.
supposed to be the smarty, and he fucking biffed it. There
Fucking
it is.
biffed it, dude.
Yep.
It's true, I biffed it. I biffed the Brayden belief. Schwupsie.
Good old
Hold
Triple
on, let
B.
me get my victory
all
dance.
right. Now you've been trying to do this.
Victory.
Now, how do we sign this off? How do we end this thing?
Ow, I'm the Logan
Anna
that I
is
am today, and
done
Anna's
with
done
this
with this
bit.
bit.
It's the same time we would use to do the ads. I was trying to do the dice. Brayden,
Yep.
Logan, do the dice.
Brayden? Yeah, Logan, yeah, roll the dice and make sure that it lands on Brayden.
Why? Yes, okay. Yeah. Oh boy. A 2. Well, that's carry on my board.
That's
That sounds
carry
like
on my
Logan to
board.
me.
You really are Logan.
Yes, it's true. I am Logan. I'm
All right, so I'm
going
gonna take that back from you now. The Logan hat's
Yes,
back where it
thank God.
belongs. All right,
Oh,
moving forward.
What part
heavily.
of make sure it's Brayden did you not fucking understand?
I don't take orders from you, Carrie. I, Logan, am not controlled by you. It lands on whoever it lands
Logan,
on.
okay, well now that it's back to Logan being Logan, I wanted you to do it. God damn it.
Well, I don't. That's a weird thing to say.
Fuck. Okay, what did we do last time? It was a very short game last time.
It was Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday. And we were very, very sad. We were all fucking sad about shit. And we were like, here we go to our dooms. And then we went to our dooms and we fought a bunch of, what the fuck were they? They were like fucking tree people. And now I'm being called because my food's here. Oh my god.
I mean, you did the recap. We fought a bunch of true people.
All right, go. Tell you what, I'm gonna hit the pause button on the recording. You go get your food. Boom. Oh, never mind. We didn't have to hit pause. Okay.
I just had to answer my phone.
I've unpaused this.
Yeah, I just had to answer my phone. It's fine. But yeah, fuck yeah, that's what we did. We fought a bunch of tree people.
All right.
Yeah.
Indeed, dilly doodly, my friend Aloodlies.
Sad
the-
tree.
I am transitioning into DMing as Ned Flanders, evidently.
Barely.
I'm into it.
Roll initially doodly.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay, here I go.
Now, everybody, we're not gonna go in.
Whoa, my thank God it was a joke!
That was pretty bad.
Logan joked about rolling initiative, so I did it, and then I rolled a fucking 1, because of course I did. Cool, hopefully I got my 1 for the day out of the way. Now we can actually play games.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
1.
I hope so.
certainly.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. All right, everybody at home. I'm gonna switch myself to a different background track real quick. Just give me one moment. I just wanna give a little. So yeah, as of the end of the last game, you guys proceeded further into the Temple of Chan Karagosh. You fought against the Paz Walders and the larger Walder Troll. You defeated them. You desanguinated the hotel, the hallway that you were moving down. And you guys, we ended last game with you all seeing in the distance a faint pinkish glow, a light pink glow coming from a chamber far ahead of you and into the darkness. And I see no reason to linger or to get overly semantic or to spend too much time describing things. I do find a reason to talk about how I won't describe things, but I don't find any reason to describe things. I release you guys. You're in the hallway. There's a faint shimmer. Several hundred feet down, you see this pale, light, pink light in the darkness.
Is there wind coming from that direction? Or
Nay.
any sound?
Nay, nay.
Nay.
But, Kitsadria, with your ears that hear aplenty,
Yes!
I'd like you to roll me a
yes!
perception check with advantage.
Oh boy, that's my favorite. Okay. Perception. Perception.
Disgrace.
17.
All you hear from down there, you don't hear the sound of wind. You don't hear any noise except for the faint sound of rushing water.
I hear rushing water. Maybe... Are we gonna have to fight them in, like, one of the rooms with all the water that gets filtered through? Oh. Well, I mean, that wouldn't impede us moving forward if that's what the group wants to do.
Makes sense. We're deep enough that we're probably near where a lot of this is collected.
So just be aware of any water that might have some underlying side effects, I guess.
Hey, last time I drank some weird waters, I got buffs. I might drink it.
No, I did that. It was a bad idea.
Yeah, right.
Wasn't
Don't
that like...
do that this time, my god.
Well, like, you know, potions that we purposefully had you, like, drink? Not just random water that we found?
Semantics.
Well, I did my best to warn you.
Thumbs up.
Yeah, thumbs back up. Finger
All right,
guns.
let's do this.
Yep.
I'm gonna start stalking.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, we're going, I guess, yeah. Fucking, okay.
Hold on, wait. Is this the right way again this time? I'm just trying to make sure.
Oh!
I love that you went the max amount you could go and then went, wait, I should probably go back.
They added a button. Okay, guys, could everybody do me a favor? Could
Never.
everybody on the map try to, like, path yourself, try to move yourself? I want to see if something works. The thing comes up on the side now! A thing comes up on the side that tells me people are I can confirm it from the side!
It's on my map too.
Yeah,
that we're
I can-
all trying to move.
I
You can
can-
also confirm.
Yeah, I can click
stop
from
other
there.
people's.
I also have an accept all
that's
button. That's
Oh,
so
that's great.
That's great.
That's
Lovely.
useful.
that's a great
That's
quality
good.
of life improvement. Ah,
You know,
don't do
we're
it one at a
really
time.
good with Fantasy Grounds.
Nice,
Didn't you say a thing about new dice from Fantasy?
Right! I forgot to tell you guys. Since last game, I contacted our reps at Fantasy Grounds, and they provided us with all the new dice. So as long as you updated your game before we played, you should be able to go into your dice via the menu on the top right-hand side. And I can't remember how you guys have the drop-down menu to get to them, I think, but you should be able to go down to the bottom. There should be Monster, Monster 2, Fantasy, Fantasy Hero 2. I see them on mine.
Yeah, I see
I
them.
see them.
You guys should be able to use new dice. I'm going to switch mine. I'm going to switch mine to, I don't know, I'm going to pick a new type. I'm going to do...
Ooh, and you can randomize them.
Right? I just randomized mine, which I'm like, you know, I actually really like those.
These are pretty okay. These
Yeah,
are Monster. What's
wow.
Fantasy Hero have? So we got those. So let's if you guys want to, we could show them off. Hero Swashbuckler. Oh, do they have different classes? Ninja.
Monster Flora, check this out.
Hero Witch! Hell yeah! Not very Lori, but
Pretty
very
cool.
cute.
Pretty cool.
The
So-
D10s and
bard.
D100s in one of the monsters have skulls on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
The ninja one has 2 cross blades. These are pretty cool.
These are pretty
pretty cool.
fucking sick.
Yeah, I like these. I dig these. So if you guys want to choose those, go ahead. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna stick with these ninja ones, I guess. With that said, as you guys, this last update, a lot of good things. Fantasy Grounds, a lot of little quality of life updates. Those are the things I like to see. The little things that make everything just a little bit easier or nicer or more convenient. I like those changes.
Always welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna remove everybody's initiative.
Thank God.
So, as you all proceed forward, as you all continue heading down the tunnel, your torches illuminating you as you go, the sound of rushing water begins to get louder and louder and louder, and eventually you emerge into an open chamber that looks functionally identical to the two that you've seen before. Some minor changes in the construction of it, but much like the previous two Colindrite chambers that you've been to, there are two waterways that seem to come out from the temple, seem to be turning a series of gears and whatnot and filtering through several bits of machinery in this room. Functionally, two rivers on each side of the room that head toward the end and drop off into a void that you can see ahead of you. The same massive, open, endless void that you've seen at the end of each of the... What am I hearing? Was it laughing? Am I being laughed at? What was that? I heard something. Maybe it was just squeaking. Better not be laughing
Possibly.
at me. Serious business, this game.
Oh.
In this chamber, you also see there is a stairway heading to a elevated platform upon which you see the expected Colindrite, a small pink stone, palm-sized stone, that is glowing with a much more radiant hue. It's glowing much more intensely than the previous two that you've seen when you've met them. But the main thing in this room is that emerging from the far wall, sneaking its way through cracks and various openings where the rivers of water are pouring out, there are a multitude of vines that are covered in thorns, much like the ones that were in your town, that basically blanket and form an almost solid wall on the far side of the chamber that all come together like a spider web with the Colindrite at their center. These vines reach in, are binding around it, pulling at the altar that it's set upon. This place is basically one big vine hive with all of the vines reaching toward and binding the Colindrite in place in the air. On them, as I said, you see very large thorns. You see a multitude of gently swaying lotus flowers that shift, that seem almost animate. Like whenever they see you there, they seem to glow with a bit of the same radiant light as the Colindrite, the pinkish light that's coming from it. And they give the room this hive-like, lived-in feeling. But beyond that, peaceful, quiet.
Any signs of our quarry, so to speak? It's not even so to speak. Any signs of our quarry?
Yes. Roll me, let's say, perception or nature.
Whichever's higher, Aaron.
That'll be my perception.
Nice.
It's a total of 20.
Ooh, Doherty 20.
You do not see any... Okay, so I want you to do two things. One of them is listen up as I tell you what happens from that, but the second one, which I want you to do beforehand, confusing the way this list is, roll me a wisdom saving throw before I say anything.
Saving.
And that's
Wisdom saving
that's
throw?
him. Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Yeah.
Just him.
Just him.
That is an 18.
As you
God,
focus,
Aaron, it's so hard to read your dice. Sorry.
nah, it is
ahead.
what it
Dice
is.
are definitely illegible.
Yeah, holy fuck.
Heckin, you as you listen out and as you try to find any signs of the Archfey influence that you came here for, or the Archon that you came here for, you don't see anything visible, but as you pay close attention, you do see the vines shift and tense slightly. You notice that every once in a while they seem to go slightly taut, as if they're moving, as if they're pulling upon the Colindrite lightly. And as you stare at them and you stare into each of these flowers, these hundreds of flowers that are growing on the vines, as your eyes move across them, you, Desmond, swear that you start to hear like distant echoing voices not of singular people, but as your eyes move across them, it's as if distantly in the back of your mind, you hear a multitude of different situations, of different happenstances. Sometimes it sounds like a town, sometimes it sounds like an intimate conversation between two people, sometimes it sounds like a fight. But as you look around the room and pay heed to each of these flowers, it's as if with each that you look at, your mind is filled with a story being told in real time.
These flowers are stolen memories.
What does that even mean?
The things that they're keeping from us, from everyone in the town. I guess they're somehow imprinted in them. I don't know. Magic-y fairy stuff.
Huh. I've never heard of anything like that. More so, can I take a gander at this colendrite, because the way you described it sounded a whole lot like it was not as fucked up as we initially thought it was.
Sure, go up to it. If you're looking to see how it is, roll me Arcana.
Yeah, sure, I go up to it. This is going to end only well. Arcana? Alright. Come on,
Adu
Peb.
Kulkanda.
Well, that's a 12.
As you go toward it, and you look more closely, you do see it looks to be more intact. The previous times that you come into here, one time you came in and somebody was, mid-process using one of these for nefarious purposes. The next time you came in, and similarly, people were almost already to it. This time, there is no aggressor in the room in the same sense. The cult is not here to give the same ambiance as they had before. But as you approach it, you see that though intact, the vines that are bound around it do appear to have small little tendrils of plant matter around them that are seeping into and appear to be breaking into very, very small cracks in the colendrite, as though they've woven themselves into it.
Oh, so they've okay, so it's almost like they've done something perverse to it, like tapping into it themselves to help supply this.
As you walk up to it and you make that note, like that observation, you hear Cag from the back just being like, "I suppose fairly straightforward, yeah? If we chop all these off, that'll break the what was it called? The And so Un quickly pipes up, "There's somnium. And no, I can't imagine it would be that simple."
Yeah, nothing is ever that simple, especially with magic. Oh. What would like the standard? I know this is a wild question, but I guess I go to a college for freaking magic, so I'll ask this, and you can give me as much of this as you want. What would the standard procedure of unwinding two forms of magic from each other? Because clearly the colendrite has its own source, and the Archfey is tapping into this. So what would be the way that, like, surgically speaking, air quotes, you would separate these two without causing... I mean, the moment I mess with the vine, she's gonna know what's up. So I just, y'all be ready. I start touching these, or if I figure out how to.
Wait for him to answer
I like you fucking transition from asking a question to everybody get ready. I'm touching them.
I was like, okay, Bo's at the ready.
Right, Jesus, what?
So to answer your
question.
question, roll me another Arcana check.
Okay. Sorry, I got very excited.
I was gonna say, I'm waiting for Logan to be like, you sense that you should not touch them.
Even better, an 11. So
That's way better than a 12.
Yeah.
You're limited. So this is some magic surgery. If this is to fucking medical science as brain surgery would be, basically. The problem that you bump into is, though you may understand the Arcana half, and you're like, well, with the right application of like trying to take apart some of the ritual stuff here, cutting off power to the colendrite via the temple, maybe putting an anti-magic field around it if we could manage that. It doesn't deal with the fact that there is magic and the supernatural. Fae stuff is not necessarily magic. I mean, it is,
right.
But some of it is just, if there is a Fey domain that is encroaching on this, it's just like planar mischief. It's just the rules of another world aside from yours interfering with this one. So it's very hard for you to predict. Could you roll me nature?
Oh, God.
I know, they're all intelligence.
Okay.
It sucks.
I did just recently improve my intelligence, so it has a +2, but it's really... How are we gonna roll this, Pepper? Can we come
You got
to
this,
a
baby girl.
consensus that you need to have your
Do
shit
you want a
together?
bardic? Do you want me to give you a bardic, maybe?
I don't choose if you give me bardics. You do.
I'm asking if you would like it.
Bardic, baby.
I would not mind one. This
Yeah,
this
you
might
can
be
have a bardic.
Roll
Yeah,
it
fucking bardic
goddamn
inspiration.
better, baby.
Why, thank you. What is your bardic die at this point?
Pretty sure D... Was it 8 now, Logan?
It's either an 8 or a 10, one or the other.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Check.
so we
I think
just
it's a-
fucking leveled.
Check your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It says D8.
I'm pretty sure it's an 8 because I think your Song of
It's
Rest
an
went
8.
up to 8 recently.
All right. Allow me
Yeah,
to roll
If
my
we
there is the
D8
same.
roll
and then
shit
I'll-
together, things could wind
Oh,
up. That's a
wonderful.
1.
Oh, well.
A 1 in the modifier window. Hey, but that could also still be the difference between a success and failure. Let's not
It's true.
sugarcoat it.
It could be, yeah.
You helped.
Yep. Oh, God. You got this.
20!
Okay!
It's a dirty 20.
Okay.
It's a 20 nonetheless.
Oh, the one
Yeah,
wasn't the
right.
actual check. I thought the one was the check. I'm sorry.
No.
I was like,
No, it was
I
the
mean, you guys
bardic.
can roll
They-
bardic
they-
if you want, but
Yeah,
I
they
was
did
so
the
ready
bardic
to just
before
drop
for some
this,
reason, but sure.
this sticker in the chat and just be like, that's true to form. Nat, you got a dirty 20.
The dirty 20.
Hell yeah.
So it would take probably someone who is an expert on the Fae and such to unravel this.
Okay.
The obvious answer is if you could just fucking get rid of the source of it, then it may just all disappear. Or if you
Right,
could
but that's
like
not
functionally
realistic right
banish the presence that is here, it may just remove itself.
Right. We're trying to banish or get it to leave, to vacate this area, to move along, as Hadrick would say back in the day.
Yes.
Okay, man. If only I knew someone who knew about surgical magic. That's a shame.
Surgical magic.
Well, like separating these two things, well, it would be different than like it's a whole thing. I can't do it. I don't know Fey magic like at all. But in theory, I just went down a whole rabbit hole of thoughts that don't really get me anywhere. But it was a,
Logan, I'm assuming I don't know anything about Fey magic.
Not
I,
even
fucking-
remotely.
Yeah, I was gonna say I sat in on a lot of classes
You
in
know
magic
music.
school, but I know music. Yeah,
You
that's
know,
all I
like
got.
fucking Shakespeare-esque stories about Fae, but that really wouldn't relate to this.
Like,
Fair.
I can do
I'm
this.
not-
Starts just hitting the gritty.
Fuck yeah, dude! I can do this.
I could certainly try it. It just probably wouldn't go well.
Neftaria just be
Would
like,
I
what are you
be
doing?
able-
I'm distracting you, bro. Okay.
Yeah, for real.
Sorry.
Is that Anna?
But yeah,
Anna?
Would I be able to have a chance at a roll since I'm a leafly flooflin and they have some origin in Fae?
You may, and I'd like you to do it with advantage.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's still really bad intelligence, but let me
You
find
got
it.
this, baby girl.
Alright. 12 for a 9.
12 for a
rough.
9.
Negative.
More than
Also roll me perception.
Also with advantage?
Yeah.
Fuck
I would
yes.
say so. Yeah.
21.
So you have heckin' two thoughts occur at the exact same time.
Time.
Number one.
You try to think of how this Fae stuff might work, and you realize that despite being a species that has a possible origin in Fae, it doesn't translate directly to knowledge about it. So you're like, this is kind of above my pay grade, whatever this is. However, you also notice as you're thinking about this, there is a slight. Here comes another short. There's a slight quivering from Root Bloom, as it seems to be agitated that it is here.
Oh.
Undulating.
Ooh.
Root Bloom really doesn't like that we're in here.
Well, it didn't like those vines before, right? Doesn't like stuff that's not from here.
Perhaps we have. Well, I guess I figured that this would be the scalpel of choice to carve out this disease, but I think Root Bloom would be the perfect thing to banish this stuff away.
I could
doesn't-
try.
Doesn't like it though. I mean, like Lily, at the end of the day, it's your call, but like, I feel bad making it do something it doesn't want to do. If it's like scared or
Well,
whatever.
Quite to the contrary.
It
Oh,
could
it
be
wants
It
that-
to.
just doesn't like it.
Root Bloom
wants to
hates
eat it up.
fucking
Like what's here.
outer planar things.
Oh, okay, so it wants to get
If
him.
anything, it really wants to.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
As you
Uh,
consider
yeah.
doing that, you hear Saun, who has kind of wandered off to the side and is looking at the vines and like has a hand reached out to them but isn't touching them and appears to just be inspecting them. You hear them. You see them, they kind of tilt their head back toward you guys, and you just hear, "Mind you, if we try to assault these, that's probably going to be an event horizon. If we do anything violent, I am a bit confused about how we could make it into this room and have Nefteria care enough to send something to try to deal with us. So, if they're that confident, I'm worried. If you use Root Bloom, you might be able to sever it. But, again, I would never trust anything with this thing to be so easy."
I'm also confused. With every other latch temple, we found a room that was supposed to contain the Archon that controls the areas around it. Before we made it to, gesture behind him at the crystal. But here we have hide nor tail of ours.
Perhaps one of the previous rooms that we were in might have served a greater purpose when we were there.
Maybe. Either way, I want my fucking memories back.
It's your choice, Lilia. If you think that's the way to go, then as I mentioned, I don't want to take any actions that wouldn't be informed by what all of you know. I don't want to contaminate anything.
So, we're assuming that if we cut this, that we'll get our memories back?
Nefteria's somnium here
Theory.
is rooted to their world by way of this colendrite. They're using it and the idomantic power that it draws out of the waters when it purifies amnesis. It's using that to bridge the gap between their own domain in the Fey realm and this place, meaning that this room and this temple are like an anchor that lets it exist here. This room is basically the filter where all of the memories that it influences and steals, where they pass through and they go to their realm. So, if we were to destroy this colendrite, or sever these vines, it should destroy this part of their somnium. It would...
The vines themselves, are they just going into the walls, right? Like they're not
Yep.
leading
They're like
anywhere.
coming out of the water. They're like the machinery where like the water comes through filters. They're clogging up parts of it. They're entering it. There's cracks running down the walls that they're emerging from. Like they're spider webbing their way in here like a potato trying to find fucking dirt.
Yeah.
Like
I
they're
don't
just
have any
fine.
better ideas. It's not like we can take these anywhere anyways. They need this, so if we're gonna face this thing, it's gonna be here.
Let's
Best I
aim
can
on
tell, anyways.
damaging the vines, not the colendrite so much. Otherwise, we'll be dealing with amnesis and this archfey.
Oh my god.
That's besides the point.
Yeah. Be careful is the point.
Okay. Well,
It's your call, Lila. Whatever you want to do.
Right. I'm just trying to think of what we can do before the fight. Cause certainly messing with this. If I was Nefteria, I would show up and be like, "What in Sam's hell are y'all doing?"
I
So we
think
have
it would
to
be
presume the
foolish to
same.
not expect Neftaria to know everything that everybody that's tangled in their somnium is doing.
They already know we're here.
Hmm.
Maybe they
There'd be
just
some
don't
sort
care.
of fade trap. This is the kind of place I'd set a trap.
So if we do nothing, we leave this anchor here. Even if it is a trap, it could still... We don't want them connected here, do we?
No. And I still don't have any better options.
We really don't. So,
Facing this thing is important. Figure we might as well do it. It's the only way we know how. Just gonna open the cylinder on his revolver and start replacing the bullets he used in the last fight.
Just anticlimactically just jabs Root Bloom into it.
Oh, this is really?
Yeah. Just while Desmond's still talking, just
That's great.
As you go to do that, as you bring up your weapon and as you just kind of like, and you just strike the tip toward it, the rest of you, everybody else in the room, there is a clank, like just this kind of soft metal clank as the tip of Root Bloom strikes and hits the colendrite, and it lets out this just across the room that echoes
holding
for a
my
minute.
ears.
All of you remain in place, and then incredibly anticlimactically, with no real fanfare, no flash of light, no flash of magic, Desmond, Lilia, and Skarn, all of you hold in place for a second, and then you three collapse to the ground.
Oh!
I'm sleepy.
Did you just say that before you fucking fall?
All three of you
Oh my God!
fall to the ground, no longer conscious. Your eyes still open. As you hit the ground, there is a reaction from those around you. Soon, seeing this, immediately rushes over toward where Lilia is. They walk over, they grab them, and pull them up, trying to hold them up and trying to very gently shake them awake. Everyone else, what do you do? Pepper and Lawrence, what do you guys do?
I do the same thing Saoun's doing, but to Desmond.
Yep, Laura gets there before I do.
And Pepper does the same thing to and Pepper does the same thing to
Poor Scarn.
It goes over, tries to hold Skarn in her arms, tiny, just hacking.
Skarn! Your
am
head's
large.
crushing my lap, god damn! Big head ass.
Honk shoe, me.
Hey, buddy! Skarn!
Bitch, get up! Get up! What happened? I'm like checking their vitals. Do they seem like they're asleep? They don't seem like they're dead.
They seem
they're
like
asleep.
they are unconscious.
They're probably
Their
getting all
eyes
their
are still
memories
wide
back
open.
violently.
They're fully dilated. They seem to be not sleeping, but they are not there.
Oh my god. I don't know if it'll work. It's gonna be like, I would probably try. Oh, that's I was gonna be like, I'd try to cure wounds, but my brain is also like, I would try to do it to all of them, and that's mass cure wounds, and
That's
that's
too
my
many big boy spell slots.
only 5th level fucking slot.
Good
I don't.
lord.
Yeah.
flip a coin if Carrie gets in the way.
Right? For real, bitch!
Flip a coin if the player gets to be like, but my resources, though.
But my resources.
But my spell slots.
But my spell slots.
But my search merch.
But my
I
perfect.
mean, I wouldn't.
Okay.
If they're getting their memories back, I think they just need a moment to like reboot.
Are we sure that's what's happening? Like, are they okay? What if he's dying? You said he was dying.
Well, I don't. Okay, he died, and then he's going back to. Oh,
Okay. Okay.
But he
okay.
has a
Okay.
pulse,
How long?
right?
How long do you think they need to get their memories back? How long should I wait before trying to help?
I don't think that's what's happening.
What's
oh
happening?
no! Shit!
Lawrence, you feel okay, don't you?
Yeah.
No, and Rad, he was one of the ones that got us infected.
Yeah, I got my memories all fucked up.
No. That's why I wasn't worried.
Then
Because anybody
hell's
trapped in the
happening to them?
Somnium they probably have the ability to do this to people at any time they want to. The only reason I think it's not affecting you, Lawrence, is because whenever you and I met, I tore away their infection that was affecting your mind before it took deep root in your head.
Oh. Right.
Oh man.
The reason that it's not frightened of people coming here is because if anybody affected by it were to try to do this, they could simply do this. They're not dead. They're not dying.
They're just plugged into their signal.
But they're somewhere else now.
Wait, okay.
How do we bring them
So do we
back?
unplug them? Do we try to find them? If I do like a lesser restoration or something on them, or if I heal them, will they come back?
There's nothing wrong with them.
Oh my god,
Right.
they're just somewhere else. Fuck.
Out of all of these flowers. Oh man. Which one could they even be? Is there any... So we kind of have come to the understanding that these buds, flowers, are kind of pocket, not like dimensions, but like pocket somniums. Is that how you're saying it, plural?
I think-
Somniums would be correct, but you would have a pretty ready understanding of they're just part of the Somnium.
Okay.
Like a hive mind kind of thing.
Yeah.
So destroying any one of these won't...
I
set
would tell
certain
you, your
people-
common sense as a mage would be, Desmond made the observation that these might be the stolen memories given physical form. You
Right.
you would probably most readily come to the conclusion that damaging them might destroy those memories.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no. We're not doing
Yeah,
that. Hurt.
We're not doing that. Yeah.
Would I know of any way? Like, obviously, I know of, like, counter charm, counter spell.
Mm-hmm.
But is there a type of interference that, like, maybe we could sever it or generate enough mana to...
Question mark? That's what we got here?
magical energy would be the general appropriate term, but
But sure.
you see Sa'un pick up Lilia, move them down from where the colontrite is, move them over to closer to the others, and set them down very gently. I imagine we'd have to undo this whole place.
Undo the whole place? Where we even start doing that?
The problem is if we undo it while they're inside of it.
They don't come back.
This is not the only somnium that Nefteria has. They all converge on one place. And if they've pulled their minds over to the other side of it and we destroy it here, then they might be stuck over there.
Right, there's no way back that way. Ah! What are we supposed to do in this type of situation? Convince her to let them go?
That's a move, I guess.
Oh. I
There
don't have
might-
enough charisma on even my toe for that.
I think there might be a way.
Lay it on us soon.
Yeah, what do you got?
Sa'un stands. They look over toward the colondrite, and the screen fades to black.
Woo! We're going to the other side.
As we to
Oh.
the other side. Where's the musical mode today? To be fair,
right.
that's most times.
Oh, yeah,
heckin'.
my god.
I got my degree in it. Can't help
It's
it.
true. So,
I say especially Brayden. God damn.
I would like Lilia, Desmond, and Skarn, all of you roll a D100 into the tower.
Ooh. Ooh, secret rolling. Really are in musical mode. Fuck.
No idea what it did.
That's the point of the tower, Justice. You're silly.
You silly
Yeah,
goose.
I was just expressing that to the
Okay, good.
audience
Oh,
for
okay, wonderful.
effect.
Oh.
Always reminds me, I gotta get that fucking set up. I want to be able to do sudden funny echoes.
Fucking for real.
They're
God
very
damn
fun.
it.
They're very funny. So, Desmond,
Yeah.
you have the sensation of floating in water. You don't have the sensation of being in contact with water, but you have the sensation of being on your back, drifting, your body slowly moving and pitching as though there was water underneath you, but you're not in contact with anything. You seem to just be in the middle of this ephemeral space. Your mind is hazy, as though you had just woken up from a long sleep, and you hear distant voices calling out. The sound of steel and gunshots, ringing and firing. As you come to and you focus, briefly not quite knowing where you are, all of these sounds start to go away, email notification sound. All of these sounds starts to slowly sound like they're being funneled through the reverberations of a cave. Your body stops rocking, and you find yourself on the ground, laying on a dark stone and dirt floor in the middle of a cave that is not the cave systems that you know from Gilligan's Pit and the surrounding area. One that is more alive with vines and wildlife. And you hear from deeper inside of this cave a battle, a clash, weapons firing, magical spells being unleashed, bullets reverberating off of rock, arrows clattering against armor.
As he starts registering more of that, he'll stir and how cognizant is he? Still muddy. I imagine he still has a thread of continuity to what just happened.
Yep. After you take a second, you come to remember what just occurred and how you woke up. You absolutely are still aware that 1 second you were loading your gun and preparing to fire, the next there was a feeling like falling suddenly, and then as if you'd woken up here, a sudden return to consciousness.
He'll take a deep breath, and he, as best as he can, will try and plunge into where the dream is going to take him.
Okay. You stand, and readily you recognize yourself to be in a familiar place. You recognize yourself to be in the very same cave systems where you and Hammershaw and the rest of your troop undertook a mission to cut off a supply and movement route that the Cahulian forces on the islands that you had been fighting over, that they had been using. A strategic point that you knew if you seized or took away from them would swiftly put an end to their resistance there, that you would take the land that you were on. The critical mission that defined your time within the 19th. You hear a conflict, one that has come to your mind many times over the years since you once left it. You hear it in the distance as an observer. You hear voices calling out and being snuffed out. Looking around, you see the bodies of fallen friends that you once served beside who had given their lives to battle their way forward into this place to try to claim this checkpoint, knowing that Hammershaw's his gambit was to detonate these tunnels and cut them off from the enemy's use. Something that you know is happening maybe another couple 100 feet inside the caves.
Yeah, he'll start sprinting towards where it happens.
Rushing forward, you see enemy soldiers laying among your own allies. You see Cahulian soldiers wearing Enderwool armor, this fine-woven mithril armor, laying among your fallen allies as you proceed forward. As though it were glowing, you see the winding bands of explosives and detonation wire moving across the tunnel. As you move, your eyes are drawn to it as if there was a crimson sheen leading you forward in. And eventually you come to see this dwarven man, bloodied, one arm not functioning, but still holding a gun, barely trying to hold it up, but his shoulder appears to be dislocated, blood running down one side of their face. As they're breathing heavily, one of their hands on the plunger, as you see a variety of dead bodies surrounding them. And they turn. As you're coming, you see shadows moving beyond them, as the enemy forces, reinforcements for those that you had just defeated, continue to move toward where you guys are. And Hammershaw turns, looks toward you, breathing heavily. You find yourself holding your weapon up without having noticed that you raised it, aiming it past him down toward the tunnel where the others are coming, where the reinforcements are beginning to advance. And you see just a desperate... This is the only way we get to go home, Desmond.
Don't make me do this again.
And you
Not
see
like this.
their arm pushes the plunger down. There is a ring of detonations, a flash in the caves, as the plan that you had seems to have worked. The yells from the reinforcement, the Cahulian reinforcements that had charged at you in the distance, fade away. And there is as though a bright flash of light as you find yourself on a boat, and then on a wagon, and then returning to Gilligan's Pit, having achieved what you wanted to do in a battle that cost Hammershaw their life, and many of your other fellow soldiers their life. You returned as perhaps the only survivor from Gilligan's Pit to have joined the 19th. You are walked through memories of returning to a hero's welcome, of joining the Undertow, and of finding your place, making peace with those that you lost. Your memories stop when you find yourself in the bar, one of the nights when you had first begun to get to know Leona, fall under their command. You had been out drinking. They excuse themselves from the table and they leave. And then you hear a voice and see a presence at that table that you have not seen before but seems entirely familiar to you. As you look up and you see an individual with foreign clothes that don't quite look Cahulian, that they look exotic in the way that you would expect elven attire to be. This individual has large lotus petals incorporated into their outfit, haunting pale green eyes, pink hair that cascades down to about the bottom of their neck, and they are sitting across from you as if they had always been there. You see this individual. The sound of distant water has been pervasive through this entire experience, no matter where you have been. The distant sound of waves shifting, not crashing, not violent, just gently shifting. As looking toward you, the individual across the table, they pick up a mug of ale that was there, they inspect it, they put it back down, and then with incredibly kind eyes and a soft tone, you hear them speak, with their voices seeming to echo out from the space around you before they talk. And they simply ask, "Isn't this a worthwhile dream, Desmond Brandy Barrel? Is this really so bad?"
Yeah. Because it's a lie.
What would you have preferred it be, I wonder?
I keep my horrible truths. Seeing things the way they are is better than seeing them blindfolded, masked by gesticulate at the bar around them.
You might have ended up in the same place, regardless. But you carried so much torment inside of you, and those around you carried such intense sadness. Mortals, even those with long lifespans, you only have so much time to be happy. Why would it matter what shape your past took, as long as it was pleasant?
It makes me who I am now.
Are you sure? Are you sure the you that you are isn't the result of those memories that you so desperately wish you could get rid of? Your past. If you were to gain back your true history, who's to say the you that you are wouldn't be a lie?
One was crafted, the other one happened.
All things are crafted. Everything in your world is the result of something else shaping it to be the way that it was. I feel so bad for mortals. You have so few chances to actualize upon the people that you could be. And now here you are, rebelling against an idealized version of what you could be. I can't let you take apart my somnium. I'm not done with it. Well, I'm done with your town, I suppose. But there may be other people and places, should they wander near enough. Might prove interesting. Other people that are in need of my saving. For the good of them. I'm sorry, I can't let you go.
I don't know what you expect me to say to that.
I will offer you a choice. You could either leave. You could pack up, grant me control of your mind enough to walk you back to your town, and die with the people that you love, or struggle valiantly. Or you could remain here and run through the dream I have blessed you with, until your body outside gives out. Those are your options, I think.
If you don't let my town go, my friends go, then I will fight you until I die, which seems to be soon anyways. I'll fight you with my guns, I'll fight you with my swords, I'll fight you with my fucking teeth if I have to. But I'm not gonna be one of your dolls in your game of pretend. Those memories are mine, and I want them back.
These are big words from a man who's already dead.
I guess dying gives you some clarity. What do I got to lose? They, out there, they've got something to lose. So I want them to be fine.
Well, then. Though their voice sounds kind of sad, you see that they have a very soft and pleasant smile on their face. I suppose I'm to leave you to it then. Live through the dream 1,000 times, and I'm sure eventually you will give in to it as you have for most of your life.
Desmond is going to try and draw his gun and shoot them.
As you draw your gun and point it toward them, with the click of the weapon as it snaps into place, You find yourself once again pointing the gun down the tunnel toward and past Hammershaw as you hear again, Desmond, this is the only way we go home. And you begin to
Again, then.
experience a cycle of this dream taking you as you go from standing outside and rushing in to getting back on the boat, returning home, finding a life. The only thing that changes about it is it often seems to end close to the events of when things began here, close to whenever you found yourself meeting Lori. That often, repeatedly, seems to be the end of this dream that plays itself over and over again. Scarred. You also find yourself floating on water that is not there, drifting, this ephemeral feeling of your body pitching and swaying. But you feel heat. As if there was a flame nearby. You also hear distant chattering, but yours is not violent. You hear the distant echoing voices of just townsfolk, of people.
Interesting. Am I able to, like, see where I am?
If you bring yourself to try to pay attention to these things that have happened, and you find your attention gives shape to the area around you, you find yourself to be spending time with a very large set of figures that you don't recognize. These two individuals, one more feminine person standing much taller than the other, a younger, thinner individual, walking you across the countryside. You find yourself looking up at them. You are at once yourself in your body, and yet also seem to be occupying a much smaller form. You find scenes of being taken, walked across the countryside, walked into a celebration in an underground town. You find yourself hearing an argument from another room as you're staying in an inn. And then you find yourself looking up to a doorway as a figure leaves you upon it. And after a moment, they knock upon this intimidatingly large doorway, and they leave. And several moments later, another figure opens it, a figure that you recognize to be your adoptive father, who looks out and looks across what you now recognize to be your home in Gilligan's Pit as they check for where people are. And they look down upon you with kindness in their eyes, lean down, take a small you up in their arms. There's a confused look, but a look of immediate understanding. And they walk, they turn, and they bring you inside as they close the door behind them. From there, your dream continues into memories of growing up with your family, of your siblings, of training under your father, and of those people who left you there, leaving your mind for the most part, of the family that left you in the care of the Isthmians, not bothering you as much. Certainly you were curious from time to time, and certainly you thought about the family that you could have had, but you find that you never wanted for them more than yours. And then, one day, when you're at a underground archery range practicing your archery, you fire an arrow, it strikes into a target, and you see that same individual, that same androgynous cloaked figure standing, their hands folded into each other under their sleeves, standing behind the target that you fired at and hit with perfect precision as they speak. It's a calming dream, isn't it? And your family's kindness, it was immense. Who could want for anything more?
They're great, aren't they? You can't ask for a better family.
There's not a thing I imagine you would change about how you ended up here.
At least you get one thing right. I'm guessing this is your doing?
When you arrived in the pits, you were already inundated with trauma. There were already things in your head that were terrible. Things that no young child should have to go through. Once you got here, there was a time of peace, but it only lasted so long. Once I had fully introduced myself to you, once you had been here long enough for me to take you under my wing, I realized you had a chance to be with this happy family, and a past of being left with them, unconcerned with what came before. That was ideal for you. Don't you agree? It doesn't matter what happened before you came here.
No. Sometimes it's good to know. Don't get me wrong, I love my family. Wouldn't ask for a different one at all, but maybe even knowing about the stuff before could be useful, even if it hurts.
Is it not enough to know that your family came here with you, realized that they couldn't stay together, and so they left you with one that would love you? Isn't that enough?
Nah. Unfortunately, I was used. And now I kind of need to know what's going on with me. Especially because one of those people is the guy I'm looking for.
And you would like your memories of that terrible man to be returned.
Yeah.
Of all the long-lived species, I find myself to be closest to elves. You come close to understanding that there is both fragility and nihilism and beauty in the short lives of mortals. But I suppose you are not a full elf, and even if you were, perhaps you couldn't understand the gift you've been given. You would tear apart my somnium for something so paltry. I won't let you. I wish for you to stay blessed.
You types are so lofty. Always thinking about what's better for everybody else. Never thinking about our perspectives and what we really want. I don't want what you want. How about that?
Skarn, Isthium. Everything that you are is the result of me crafting what you want.
Yep. But I don't care anymore. Gotta know the truth.
As you speak, you hear what sounds like this wooden rolling sound, like a log turning over on itself as you're going. It seems to come from behind you, and instinctively as you turn to see it, you realize that sound was the distant wobble of wagon wheels moving across the ground as you find yourself looped back around to being with these two mysterious figures moving toward the pits as you are once, as much as Desmond is. You are thrown back into a loop of this dream.
You're really gonna loop me, dude? You're really gonna loop? Oh, come on!
You're getting looped! Get looped, nerd!
Get looped, nerd!
Trapped in the fucking Tsukuyomi.
The infinite Tsukuyomi! That's fucked up.
Lilia.
Yeah.
The same ephemeral space, the same feeling of your body pitching upon a non-existent ocean. The sounds around you are pleasant at first. You hear your father. You hear So'un. As you travel together, you recognize these sounds to be memories you revisit often. You recognize the distant sound of conversation as you were on your first expedition a long time ago. There's a sudden falling as you are thrown chaotically into your own memories, as you remember a collapse of rocks. And you remember falling, landing upon the ground, and fleeing. You remember rushing through darkness, through ancient hallways, until you eventually emerged into a massive field below ground of flowers, a field with these righteous pillars standing up toward the sky. You distinctly remember seeing the sky, an impossibility underground, as red flowers make up the center of this massive patch. You recall rushing forward, falling and collapsing, and then a memory you've been struggling to fully remember for a long time as you turn, and as you feel a connection with nature that you've not before, as your Petal Knight abilities, your connection with the natural world and the domains that make up your pseudo-divine magic. As you feel this connection to this strange, fantastic underground place, you turn because you're aware of a presence, and you see, beside you, the same individual standing, an individual that you recognize to be the distinct appearance of the person that you once called your prince, standing against a large pillar, standing with behind them, silhouetted against a large pillar upon which the dwarven names are carved. You see them standing and leaning down to you and offering a hand out to you to help you up off the ground.
It's you.
Lilia. It has been a very long time.
Did I find the field again?
You did. I was wondering when eventually you'd return back to me. Have you kept this place in your heart all these years?
Every day. No one believed me.
I believe you, Lilia. I remember this so clearly. You came so close to my domain. So full of potential and dreams. Perhaps the most beautiful person I've ever laid eyes upon. Here, stand.
I can on my own. Where's everybody else?
You mean the others that came down to Darkland with you?
Yeah. I was supposed to show all this to them and prove you were real.
There's no need for you to prove that I'm real to anyone except for you, Lilia.
No?
The others have returned to their own idyllic dreams.
Wait. Dreams?
You may think of them as memories, I suppose. It wouldn't much matter.
No, it does. It matters a lot.
Why would you say that?
Well, dreams are meant to be fantastical and whimsical and something that your heart really wants.
Yes.
The things
and,
that you look forward to and want to achieve.
And that is what I've given to everybody from your home.
But
I haven't-
memories mean it happened!
Not all memories are good. Not all are constructive. There are many things that harm people, that prevent them from becoming the best people they could be. Mortals only have so much time to grow into something beautiful. Curation is important, I think.
But without bad times, how do I know that the good ones are good?
You don't need to worry about that,
Why not? What if I want to?
because I'm here.
And where's Sa'un? Where's Skarn?
Skarn is living through memories of being placed with a family who will always love him. Sa'un.
He had that already.
You would wish pain upon him. The truth of
No,
his
that's not-
history is dark, Lilia.
That's not what I said. He already has a family who loves him, and they're waiting for him outside of the pits. That's a
suppose
family that loves him.
I can't contest that, certainly. But right now he's living through the circumstances under which he came to them. Circumstances that I allowed to be much more pleasant. Just as I allowed you.
Then what actually happened that day?
Lilia, there's no need for that.
I want to know.
When
I need to know.
met you, your mind was one of the most beautiful I'd ever found. You had awakened something beautiful, a connection with nature that drew my attention to you immediately. But what had occurred around you? I couldn't allow such a beautiful flower to be cut so soon.
I need to know.
Do you prefer Sa'un, then?
Huh?
That cancerous thing that you brought closer to me. I've been looking over you your entire life, trying to help you be happy.
No, you haven't!
Do you know
'Cause
the things that he has done?
maybe one day I will.
The people that he has killed. Lives he has hollowed out. He has watched as the vassals of other families were force-fed the meat taken from their own parents' bones. He's killed generation after generation of innocent people and forced their souls into a cycle of reincarnation. He engaged with dark powers. He formed a table of relentless mercenaries to do his will. He tormented a whole country of people for thousands of years, all under the guise of an innocent child. And that is who you would prefer to someone who merely offers you a sweet dream.
I don't need a sweet dream. Yeah, it's nice. You can escape to it for a little while. But at the end, everyone needs to wake up.
Would you come with me if I gave you the chance? Would you come body and soul to my somnium? My true somnium, and stay with me? I promise I will protect you forever. Your life as a mortal being could come to an end, and you could live eternally, a part of my realm.
Everyone's waiting for me, though. I can't leave them like that. It's not fair.
You need not remember them. If they
I don't
bother
want to
you
forget
so-
them either.
But they are causing you distress.
No, that means I care about them.
There will always be new things for you to care about.
And what, the moment they stress me out, I can just forget about them too?
Yes.
No, I don't want that. And I don't think Skarn or Desmond or Pepper or Saun or anybody would want to forget that. That's part of who they are.
I had hoped that you would be more than this. That with proper cultivation, you would eventually become more than the town that you were born into and raised by. I had hoped that your connection to nature would make you something different. But it seems that you are as mortal as the rest of them. But that's all right. My fascination with mortals is born out of your curious nature, your desire to make permanent the impermanent. Things that don't matter can fall away. If you live forever, there's endless chances at happiness. I just need you all to understand that, to live and to gain my perspective. And maybe you can't choose to do that now. But Lilia, I will not allow you to perish. And after you live through your dream, another 1,000 times or so, perhaps you will come to see how pleasant it could be.
No. I said no.
A pity. Then I'll see you soon, when your perspective bends. You hear a rumbling. There is a crashing under your feet, and you seem to fall through the ground and find yourself back when you were separated from the others. And like the others, you find yourself caught in a loop as, regardless of your intention, you find yourself living through the events of meeting your prince, being inspired by them, returning back to the surface, growing, living out a life, dreaming of one day finding them again. And then, outside, guys!
Oh boy, we're outside.
Oh boy! What if we smash it? Fucking no.
So I'm just gonna need a minute, cause
Yeah.
what a fucking asshole! Like Woo! Oh, I'm a special kind of angy. Woo!
Yeah, no, I literally wrote,
You
Little
evil.
Prince was a lie. Also, Jerry's giving very weird vibes.
Honestly. Oh my god.
Okay,
How
buddy.
long? How
Hate
much
this.
time has elapsed in since
In outside time?
Yes.
We're picking right back up. All the stuff that's happening with them, don't even think about time. It's irrelevant. Time is not a factor.
Awesome. That's kind of what I figured.
They
Yeah, so
live.
we're
They find
still
themselves
standing here.
trapped in this dream, running through it tens, hundreds, thousands of times. In the time it takes for all of you to recognize that they have fallen outside.
Yeah.
Oh
Last
my
episode
God.
that was the
Horrible.
fucking Lori Pepper Saoun show. Is Cag here?
Yeah, Cag's there.
All right. Cag didn't
At
fucking.
least we have that.
Cag didn't
Where
fall.
was Cag? I was gonna say Cag fall. Where's his fucking loop? Like fucking.
Yeah. Oh,
fucking.
man.
No. Saoun had an idea.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Pepper's like listening. She's taken her cape off and she's like rolling it into a burrito as he's telling this. Go for it.
I'm holding Desmond,
for it,
being like,
Saoun.
what do you got?
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Both sides are soft-spoken Logan talking soft-spoken to everybody. Let's do this.
Amazing. Let's go.
So, heckin',
That one's not a butthole.
That's true.
you see Saoun looking toward it. It is likely that they've been taken inside of the Somnium. Their minds will be in there, probably being forced to live within the memories that Nefteri has created for them. So, if we were to destroy the Colindrite and sever it, in theory that might bring them back. But if their minds are on the other side, they might simply remain catatonic. And furthermore, if we simply destroy the Somnium by force, there may never be a chance to reclaim the memories that they had. So, the only thing that I can think to do, it has been selective about who it let in. In theory, Nefteria could have tried to plunge us all inside of their dreamscape. But they only chose to bring the people in that they have influence over, suggesting to me that if influence is taken away from them, if the dreams and memories they've instilled in people are removed, then they would be safe to leave the Somnium. So, if we
Remove the memories.
if we force it to allow more of us in and we reach them,
Oh.
and if you help if we help the others
interesting.
to recognize their true histories, if we remove them from being part of the Somnium, then we may be free to try to take it apart.
Sure, that might work. Oh, Lori, lift his head a little.
Okay.
And Pepper's just gonna like put her
It's okay,
folded up
Desmond, don't worry.
burrito cape under Desmond's head.
Yeah. Okay.
So, we invade the dream space.
How
Yes.
the fuck we do that?
How?
You're able to
Hold
perform
on.
banishment magic, are you not?
That's exact. Yes, yes, I can.
Can you do me a favor?
No, Pepper's like, she's
Sorry.
looking at Soon in a way that she never has before. Like, this is a fucking brain blast. Like, oh my god, Soon, you're
Aw.
speaking my language for once instead of just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
That's true. The fucking. Oh my god, it's that thing from the Lego movie. Fucking, I'm really mad at you for some reason, but I won't say why. Like, she's a fucking.
Banishment magic sends
that's
others
so-
back to
Yeah.
where they came from.
Yes.
So, I have a plan. It's in 3 parts.
3 parts. Sure.
Okay,
Part
part
1.
one.
The first is we need to construct a circle. We need to perform magic that will allow multiple people to all be identified as the same person. That way, if you were to banish one person, multiple people might be dragged along with them.
Oh. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I've got so much chalk. What color? Let me think.
Any
Hold
color
on.
will do.
But I know. I'm okay. Right, one person, but I can banish. I mean, I can also banish multiple people because of the
You'll
way I
need to.
cast my magic.
Can you do 3?
Right. I can do 2, but if
Counting.
I
mean, you
if-
just leveled. Can't you do 3?
We have a source of idomantic
I can
energy
do
here.
3.
He like
Yeah.
gestures his hand toward the Colindrite.
Yeah.
Could you
Yeah.
perhaps tap into the
Yes.
magic within this to try to amplify your magic?
Oh my fucking god, I'm so down too. I'm gonna explode, but sure.
The second
Um,
part of the plan.
yeah? Well, you know what? Kathos didn't explode.
None of
so
you
maybe
are
I'll
from
be-
another plane, are you?
Not that I know of.
I got dual
Okay.
citizenship. Does that count?
In that case, the second thing that we need to do is we need to turn our destination into somewhere that one of us has been.
Right.
I can do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Oh, where? Just so that we all have, like, our minds on the same
Like a
page,
heads up.
right?
Yeah, like a heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I carry my home inside of me. I will use it to invade their somnium.
Pepper doesn't make that noise. Pepper's fine. She
I
doesn't
will-
get it.
will-
Brayden is screaming.
I will briefly break a promise I made. And I will use my own home, or at least a copy of it, to invade the somnium and make the somnium into my origin. Then, if you banish all three of us along with me, and if that place is where their memories are, then we can move to the third step of the plan, which is to try to hope against hope that we can reach them. Once we
I've
reach
got
them,
enough-
we'll still
got
be in a
enough-
place defined by dreams and memories. I don't know what that will look like. I don't know if the physical world will matter. I don't know if common sense will apply. We could end up trapped for thousands upon thousands of years that go by in a moment. But
Oh,
we need to reach
be
them.
it'd be worth it.
It's a long shot, but it's all we got.
He...
Yeah, combining two, hold on. Cause I think everything you've said so far is, I understand the magic, but combining two layers, isn't that dangerous?
Their somnium
I mean, the whole
is a...
thing's dangerous.
Say, I
but-
The
feel like
somnium
every
is a
part
sub-
of this is dangerous, Pep.
There's a somnium that is... Their somnium is a subplane that is made up of dreams and memories and mental influence. I carry something similar and opposite inside of me. If I... For the lack of a better term, if I smash the two together, then it should look like both. And if you were to banish me in conjunction with both of you at that time, and we direct it properly, it should serve as an impromptu gateway for our minds into this place.
Okay. As long as it's not a bag of holding and a bag of holding kind of sitch.
No, it's not that kind of madness.
Sure. Yeah,
I'd
okay,
be-
first hurdle.
I will have to
How do we
open my
get-
heart to Nefteria, mind you.
Lily's not gonna be happy about that.
I am struggling, though.
Yeah. I'm sorry, now's not the time.
I realize now that I may have a part to play in this that I didn't intend. I was determined not to take actions that couldn't be taken without me. But if you are all going to end up here, regardless of what I did, and this is a wall you met, that means that if I wasn't here,
This
That
would be
means-
where it ends.
Yeah.
which means that the actions I take here might change the flow of time.
But if it means getting Scarn and Lilia and Desmond back, then that's gotta be for, like, the better. Like, the world's only gonna be worse without them.
If the world that I seek to return to does not have Lilia in it. You see him reach up and he grabs the red sword that is on his back. Then I have no intention of returning to it any longer.
See, now that's a real fucking prince. Sorry, that's Carrie. That's not Lori. That's an actual in-love prince. That's your prince, Lilia. Anyway.
No,
Pepper.
that's Pepper's like leaned over, clutching a knee, looking like,
No.
Pepper, I need you to construct an arcane circle that will that will tie my origin to the both of you if we're banished. Normally this would be very difficult to do, but considering my intense willingness and that we have a Colindrite on hand, we might be able to do it.
Is there anything I can do to help?
yes.
Whatever Pepper tells you to do.
Oh, okay. I'll always do whatever Pepper tells me to do.
Keg. Hey, whatever you need me to do, I'll go in there. I'll smash two worlds together. I'll bring my own. I'll bring up my actual
stay
axe
out
world in
here.
there.
That's the attitude we need here,
We'd only
Cag.
have-
Yes.
We only have the magic to bring two other people inside, so you stay here. Aye. Hey.
And if any baddies come up to try to get us, you can get them got.
Protect everyone's
Eh?
bodies, yes.
Eh?
Yeah. Perfect
Okay.
job for you. Perfect job for you. You got this.
He nods.
Lori, you're gonna carry the weight of the world. And by the world, I mean this chalk.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
I got it.
Lawrence,
Yeah.
do you know you're a performer? Are there any songs or are there anything that you could play that might evoke memories in them? Music can connect people on a subconscious level. Is there anything that perhaps you could play during the ritual that once we're inside might help to guide us toward them?
Logan, from my memory, would there be any songs that I've played along our journey that either Desmond, Lily, or Scarn, or maybe all three, would have an
That
emotional connection to?
The one that made us up.
Roll me
Like this
a wisdom check.
A little bit of a
Roll me a wisdom check. Wisdom check.
I got no modifier to that, baby. Here we go. Yeah. 7 into a 9.
Gonna have to make some wild guesses. Who knows?
Okay.
You played a song or two in your life.
Is there any like? I feel like I.
What
'cause
about
I've
the one?
spent-
The one that you played like on the road with the rocks? You were like rock, rock, rock.
Oh yeah, that one. I was gonna ask Logan, like, just because I've spent the most time with Desmond. Like, but it would be the same role. I was just gonna be like, is there any songs that I've noticed that Desmond likes? But you made me do a wisdom check, so
Yeah.
it would be the same fucking role.
It basically is just the same
Yeah.
question again.
Okay, yeah. No, I would. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll play that one, and I'll just.
Yeah, I like that one. I saw Desmond bobbing his head to it a little.
Okay. Or you got it. You got it.
Rock, rock, rock. There's another one. There's another one.
There's
yeah,
another rock.
I remember. Yeah.
Rock.
Woo! Rock, rock, rock.
I'm a musical
Hey.
savant, you
Hey.
know. Yeah.
Brayden,
Logan.
roll me a spell casting ability check.
Oh, no.
shit.
That's a charisma check?
Mm-hmm.
It's some riz, baby.
Oh.
Anyone looking to help them out? Heckin' Bard.
Oh Jesus! Wow. Can I silvery barbs that for
was
her?
noise.
So I don't think Silvery
How?
Barbs gives
No.
advantage.
No, it's a.
How?
I always forget the exact wording on silvery barbs.
Silvery
come
barbs you use
on,
against
I'm-
something you want to do worse, and then you
Yes.
help an ally do
These
better
dice
afterwards.
After, yeah. Okay.
These dice are so pretty, but I
A-
cannot,
A bard. Wow.
cannot do this. Sorry, I had to get rid of them. They're so evil.
No, it's fair. It's totally fair.
Why have you done this to us, Smiteworks?
I don't know if. Well, they are D8s. So
You
it's
have
gonna be like
inspiring sting. I don't know.
I
what
do
your
have
leap of faith
inspiring.
is.
Yeah, let me read.
Both of those. work.
Leap of Faith. When you or a creature within 60 feet of you make any roll that would normally be able to benefit from your bardic inspiration, but they do not have any, you may choose to use your reaction to spend one use of your bardic inspiration to roll your bardic inspiration die and add it to the result of
Lets you
their
add your
roll.
bardic.
Yeah, lets me add my bardic. That's Leap of Faith, and then
Inspiring sting is basically the same thing.
yeah, inspiring thing. But if like fucking the inspiring thing is like I don't spend a bardic. I think it's a little better.
I wasn't
If
touching
they
the college
fail
right,
with an
right?
inspiring sting, then you don't
Yeah.
consume a bardic.
Yeah,
This
so
isn't me.
inspiring sting's better.
Logan, this isn't surely me trying to use the college right?
This is you trying to draw a circle.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, help me, Lawrence.
Yeah, I'm helping. I'm
Help me,
holding
Lawrence.
this chalk.
Help
me, Lawrence.
Help me, Lawrence.
Fuck it. I'm holding the chalk, and I'm
Help me,
gonna. I'm inspiring you. I'm inspiring you to do it again.
Lordy, help!
Lordy, hell yeah.
I
Fucking
keep,
yeah,
keep
you have a
writing
D8.
it down, but my tail keeps erasing it. God
Roll a
damn
d8
it.
plus 7.
Roll a D8.
Oh, yes. D8 plus 7.
7's
That's
your,
because that's what you rolled.
That's what you rolled.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, D8. Here we go. Oh god.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
You got 12?
12?
All right. You construct the circle. You draw a circle that like leads to two others as you attempt to do what you think will be a very hapdash ritual that will spread the banishment effect and connect where all the people in like independently of each other are going. Now roll me an Arcana check for your Arcana knowledge. Your Nana knowledge.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus. Brayden, I need you to do good because I have one bardic left, so I really can't fucking help you. Like,
Why would you ever say that?
I know. Is there any way I can help her to give her advantage?
14.
Are you proficient with Arcana?
Let's look. I have half proficiency. Yeah.
Roll me an Arcana check of your own.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
So, Pepper, they're gonna retroactively give you advantage, so roll the Arcana check again, and we'll take the highest of the two.
Yeah. Can we imagine Lori's just carrying Pepper's very poofy tail behind her?
Of
So it
course
doesn't
we
erase her.
can.
Okay.
Yeah, she was erasing the circle and wait. There you go.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. 17! That's
You
better than
feel
14.
you feel like it will work in conjunction with the chaotic magic of the Colendrite, but you can't be
this could work.
100% certain.
This could work. This could
Yeah.
work.
No, yeah, it's gonna work. Yeah. No, come on. It's not. It could work,
I hold my-
Pepper. Pepper, look at
I
me.
hold
It's
my
not
thumb
this.
up,
It's not
put it
this could
sideways.
work. It's not this could work. This will work. I'm like forcing her to make eye contact. I'm like holding her hand.
This will work.
This will work.
This
will work.
I'm gonna make that Colin drop my bitch.
Yeah, bitch, let's go.
I like turn away after that, and I'm like whimpering to myself
Stop
as I go over to it.
Stop it. Stop
Be
it.
ready.
This will work. Okay, we got this.
What comes next?
It's
What happens to me? I don't know if I'll come back from it. So if you need to, if it comes to it, and you have to abandon me in the course of whatever we're doing, know that I understand that. Are you ready?
remember everything you got to fight for, soon. You got a lot. This is a gamble, but
This will work.
This
I
will
fucking say
work.
to him too. Yep. I'm gonna get them.
I'm gonna be so damn cool for working this Colin dread all fine, and my arm's not even.
That's
gonna
right.
be
We're all
done.
gonna be so
I'm
damn
like
cool.
finagling with it.
Well,
we're all
it's
gonna do
still
the shit
bound
we
by
have to
vines
do.
and whatnot, remember?
Oh, right. Lori, dagger me, scalpel.
Oh yeah, here. I'll throw a tantrum at you.
No.
What?
No.
What? What's the matter?
If we disrupt and separate
No.
that now, that might destroy the Somnium.
Right.
That's our doorway in.
Okay, I-
Unscalpel me.
Okay, I take back my tantrum.
I
Both of you.
toss my scrubs away.
In the circle.
Pepper, watch your tail.
They take a long breath. And then
I
they
do the same.
draw the red sword that is on their back. They draw it out. As they pull the handle out, a handle that you see is broken halfway and has a loose cloth bound around it. You see as it draws out a blood red blade that is moist, as though freshly covered in blood, is pulled from it. That despite the incredible length of the scabbard on their back, it appears to be broken halfway. As they pull it out, they take the blade and they put it in front of them, hold it with both hands, pull it in and place it against their chest and rest their forehead against it. You can hear them very audibly trying to steady their breath. And it feels to you as if all sound that is around you cuts out, and you hear the distant sound of leaves moving through trees and of a faint body of water shifting. And he starts speaking. There is no blood in Honokuni except yours and mine. By my right as your lord, and by my demand as your jailer, I yield to your power once more and fall upon your blade. As you see him take his sword, he turns the red blade inward toward himself and drives it, as best you can see, with a drives it through his chest and through his heart.
It's part of the plan. It's part of the plan.
It's
part of the plan.
You see behind him, weaving themselves as though out of silk threads in the air, this set of what look like 8 red and black spear-like blades made of energy form, equidistant behind him, fanning out like wings. I, Samurai Saigo, your indebted prison calls to you, Hirohito no Minamoto. Allow me to borrow your spiral signature, that black and bloody key, and with it define us together by your true name. You see him draw the blade back out from his chest. As he does, it seems to have completed itself. You see that the length of this blade is drawn and made of this reddish blood-like energy. The hunger of Honokuni. He, staggering somewhat, draws the blade up, holds it over his head, turns it upside down, and he plunges this half of the blade that is made of energy down into the colendrite, and it seems to enter it. It doesn't cut through it. It enters into it, and you see the entire thing get dyed red. As it does, this same reddish energy scatters out through the vines and dyes them all, this horrific reddish hue, as you see blood begin to drip from each of them. That is... Pepper.
Yeah.
Please do it.
Oh, man, this is Pepper.
Yep.
What are you doing, Pepper?
We're coming for y'all. I'm casting banishment.
Roll on Sa'un and on yourselves.
Oh.
Roll me a spellcasting ability check, and because Colindrite, do it with advantage.
Oh, thank God.
So I'm banishing me and Sa'un. I have
You're
my
banishing
spell-
Sa'un.
And me.
You're using the Colindrite to try to all 3 of you.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
So I'll select. Well, yes. Logistically, yes. But I was asking what to select on the combat tracker.
No, you don't have to target anybody. Just roll a spellcasting ability check with
Oh.
advantage.
Well, let me.
The charisma save
undo
is irrelevant. He's allowing it to happen.
that. Yeah, I figured as much. That's why I was like, "What's
We're
going
all
on?"
allowing it to happen, yeah.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Okay. So that's my charisma.
Been sitting
And
on
an
this song for
advantage.
so long.
I
It's
know
a
it's
very
so
good
good.
song.
Oh, October.
This song is
My
called
God.
The Prince of Honokuni.
Oh,
18
Woo!
plus 4, 22.
beautiful.
As you cast banishment upon him and upon all of you, the magic twists and is contorted by the effect that is ahead of you. You feel as if you are pulled forward, as though the world snaps and all 3 of you are sucked into the colendrite. Everything around you dissolves into mist. Everything that you see becomes this flurry of red and purple and green smoke and mist as the world twists and changes and your sense of space warps and alters. All 3 of you are pulled somewhat apart from one another. You quickly lose sight of Sa'un.
Crap.
And
Crap.
then the 2 of you also find that you lose sight of one another as you are thrown into an endless abyss of shadow and clouds, the distant sound of water shifting. And as you feel like you begin to plunge endlessly into whatever realm you have haphazardly thrown yourself into, Pepper, you feel something grab your arm and stop you from falling as there's just a... And you, Lawrence, you don't encounter this. You simply cease as you find yourself suddenly careening to a stop, held up in the air, Pepper, by something as everything around you simply turns into endless darkness, except for this pale white figure, this ghost-like figure that has grabbed you in the middle of the air that you realize has holding you up, pulling you to eye level.
Hey!
What are you doing
Put me
here?
down! Oh, no! No, no, no! What are you doing here? How did you find a colendrite?
I
Did you
didn't.
find a colendrite?
I did not find a colon
This
right.
is your arm! This is the arm.
I'm using my arm, yes.
Gripping.
Answer my question. How did you get in here?
My magic?
Your magic.
Yeah!
Are
I
you
figured it
messing with
out.
the last colendrite?
I'm saving everybody.
Saving everybody? What are you talking about? Do you even know where you are?
Inside.
Inside the... You're trying to take control of Agony's throat. Is that not what you're doing?
Well, first I gotta get my colleagues out of Neftaria's somnias.
What?
Exactly!
You have
don't
no
even
idea
know.
where you are!
Well, do you?
Yes.
Then
It occurred to
share.
me that the colendrites were just waypoints that connected to Agony's throat. That whatever Agony's throat was must be a grand nexus of idomantic energy. So I went deeper down and I found it, and I have been trying to wrestle
knew you went
control of
deeper
it.
down.
Yeah, I knew where I was going. Of course it's where I was going.
Oh, God, and you don't tell me this when I reach out to you.
What business is
I
it of
can't-
yours what I do?
It's...
Currently, there
Where
are
am
several
I?
individuals all trying to... You're inside the pathways that connect the colendrites to Agony's throat. You're dealing with idomancy, with magic you don't understand. What are you trying to do with it?
We're trying to... Do you know what a somnia is?
It's the thing that's affecting your minds. Yes. I detected it.
Not-
Whenever I connected myself
Bummer.
to this place, I realized that there were several individuals all pulling at Agony's throat. There's the
Yes.
Ethicus, who lays upon the
Yes.
crystal lake, who is trying to seize control of it. There is whatever this thing that
Archfey.
is from the realm of Fae is, that has a claim on it that
Neftari.
is stronger than everybody. Are you going to keep interrupting me as I talk? Yes, Neftaria. And then there's something below the lake that is trying to connect to it from below to open it up. The colendrites were stopping that one from doing what it was trying to do. But just now I detected a new player enter the game, and I find out that it's... And he shakes you in the air, just like a bag, just... You! And not only that, but you managed to seize about as much power over this as I've been accruing over the last week!
Oh, that is why you are short with me.
I wouldn't be calling
there.
me short.
Well,
No.
I'm glad you decided to reach out now. We're trying to get into the Somniums to wake our friends up so that we can take care of the Neftaria situation.
And then you'll
But
get
now
out of
I
here.
understand. Yes.
Okay.
If all goes according, yes.
Then I'll help
Yes.
you. I understand these pathways better than you ever could. I will simply make sure that the paths through here that you take lead to where you want to go.
Oh,
You're trying to save
Well-
you're trying to save your friends, aren't you?
yes.
Okay.
And you have been here longer. So you would know. Hopefully your navigation skills are sharper here than the outside. But I appreciate you doing this for me. Thank you.
Pepper,
Can we get going?
I'm
When
an
do we start?
idomancer. I can do anything. All right.
Then you
I
can
won't be
start by
able to
putting
help
me
you
down.
once you fully connect to the only thing that's keeping you here and from falling into an infinite void of nothingness is me on you right now. I wouldn't be too ready. Know that once
Fine.
I let you go, I
Keep
won't
you
be able
on
to
me.
affect you. I won't be able to help
You-
you once you're inside of it.
Okay.
Are you sure?
But I'm here now. And we're good with the last Colindrat, so
This is something entirely different.
then I'm ready to learn. So show me what you got, Kathos.
Before I let you go,
Wait, like right now, you were good. Wait. And she's gonna like start like clutching at the invisible hand. Wait, I didn't. Wait. Like now? Wait.
yeah, yes.
Hi, okay. No, I just didn't know it was like now. I thought you.
What,
Okay.
you need me to wait for something?
No, wait. No, I'm just getting ready. Okay, Okay. Yeah.
Before I let you
So
go,
go right. Yes.
thank you. Thank you for, taking me along with you. And thank you for believing I had the capacity to be more than my base instincts when it mattered.
You showed me that much. God, I didn't realize how metaphorically high I was from. Jeez, I'm not gonna look down anymore. But you showed that from the start. I mean, it's your fucking fault I'm all fired up. I saw what you can do, and that just shows. We don't know yet what we can reach. So I'm gonna keep reaching, and you better as well. 'Cause next time I see you, I'm gonna be better. And I'm gonna even be better than you. So you better study up.
I'd like to see you try to keep up. And he lets go.
Yeah.
As he
I
does,
bet you'd like to see me.
circuitry-like lines of arcane energy spread out infinitely around you. You once again see Lawrence, Lawrence, you were just cascading through an abyss during that time. You just having a... Yeah. I was falling for 30 minutes! Look at you!
For real, it's me.
As you both fall down, that haze returns around you. And the two of you, this episode is just going to be a sequence of these things, and I'm so sorry. Both of you find yourself taking on, your minds become partially clouded. You find yourselves almost as though the feeling of like falling whenever you like just wake up, of like your body being like, "Ugh," whenever you wake up.
hate
It's
that
like that
shit.
sort of panic. And you find yourself in a sort of fugue state. It's hard for you to pay attention to your surroundings, but knowing that you have to, the two of you manage to stay on top of it, and the two of you hit solid ground. You careen into what feels like soft, somewhat moist grass. As you see around you that everything remains this void, this vacuous, endless void of shifting clouds and stars. Above you, there is an open, bright, endless sky. A sky you don't recognize. Even from the times you've been on the surface, it seems like the stars are much different than they normally would be. As you hit just this 30-foot-ish clearing of this purplish blue grass.
Huh.
Fucking Kathos. God damn.
Gathos.
Why is my life so many layers of hell?
I was falling for like 30 minutes. What the fuck was that? My brain feels weird. It feels foggy.
Mine too.
Is Soun here? I look around for Soun.
No.
Maybe he's gone. Mm-hmm.
You mean like gone, right?
He could have moved on already, but
Wait, you think he's dead?
No, not like moved on like that. God!
Oh, okay, you were all like, fucking he's gone, and then he moved like fucking Pepper!
I smack Lawrence upside the head. God, this is Lilia!
Oh, okay. All right, okay.
Sorry, I'm still God, fucking cat. Ooh. Anyway.
Why do you keep talking about Cat, though? She's been gone forever, Pepper. You gotta move on!
What? I just, first of all, just talk to the motherfucker. Second, you need to stop being a problem, please.
I don't understand how I'm being a problem! I'm just here being confused!
Both of you roll me perception checks.
Oh my god!
Is it a hearing-based one, or?
Yep, it is explicitly hearing-based.
Oh joy, advantage.
Oh, that's a 9 total.
Glad you're happy
Ooh,
about that.
that's a 16 total.
As you guys are talking, it almost doesn't catch your ear, but you, Pepper, you hear this sound that feels like slow rhythmic footfalls upon stone, as though someone was descending like a stone staircase, but incredibly slowly.
I'm gonna like turn to the noise.
As you look around and regard the space
you don't
you're
have to
in.
ignore me in a rude way, Pepper. Oh my god.
Why are you always in my... God, stop being in my business. What is that?
As you look around, you see that the swirling mists outside this area occasionally reconform and shift themselves and seem to form these almost like sea life-like creatures made of wisping spiritual energy that form and deform and shift, made of these beautiful blue and purplish hues. You hear like the distant sound of what almost sounds like a whale call, but it's distorted and drearier. And you continue to hear the sound of footfalls around you, and occasionally this very soft, pinkish light with each of the footfalls inside the mists that are surrounding you. And as you regard them and you look toward them, you hear a voice coming from it, one you've not heard before. You hear a soft voice. You can see me. You can hear me at least.
Here, definitely. My dish gets a lot of radio signals.
I would recommend that you leave here.
No, I can't do that yet, sir.
It is dangerous for those who remain awake to walk within dreams.
If you point me in the direction of my friends, I'll be in here for less.
Your friends? You are referring to Desmond,
yes,
to
and
Lilia,
yes,
and to
Skarn.
Skarn.
Skarn. Yeah.
Why have you come here to find them?
Nap time's over. And they know that.
You would seek to end their dreaming.
It's a rude awakening, but it's one they need.
Tell me, do you believe that there should be a firm barrier between memories and dreams? The things that we hold dear in our heart and the things that we remember to be true?
No. Personally, no. Because if you're dreaming about a memory, oftentimes that means your brain's just cycling through old stones, polishing them to make them make more sense, or maybe to get closure, or I don't know all the technicals because I'm not like a therapist or nothing, but it's important to have memories and to have them seep in sometimes, right?
Pepper, who are you
But
talking
not all the
to?
time. Huh?
Who are you talking to?
The sky guy who's talking to me?
Apologies. I should introduce myself formally. I don't normally get to talk to people like this.
I'll tell
see-
you. Yeah, I'm just chatting with.
You see a
What's your name?
set of these translucent purple steps form from the mist down to where you are. You guys see the mist part to reveal this ethereal figure wearing what looks to be, you would almost say Cahulian, but they don't quite look like it. They seem to be Pepper, a Kitsadria. With shimmering bluish white features. Their body has this ghostly glow to it, and it seems to wisp and deform as though they're not solid. You see the kit scratch on their skin, which takes on this like series of astrological patterns, is glowing as though some intense charm were upon them. You see...
Oh, they're beautiful.
I immediately
God.
immediately burst into Kitsu. Shut up! I haven't seen another Kitsadri in so long. Oh my god. Wait, how are you here? Wait.
I am wherever
you're-
there are dreams.
What in the fucking Kingdom Hearts is happening, Logan? God damn it.
I don't often speak to
that's-
those who wander within dreams with me. It is not their job to observe me. But wherever there are those who are slumbering, you will find me watching and guiding. Those of your
You
world
can't do
don't
that
know
for,
me
like,
well.
Everyone. Our world. What?
My name is Kina.
Ha. That doesn't ring literally any bells, does it?
I was... None.
Cool. I'm nodding. I've got my eyes closed. I'm like,
Normally I
Continue,
do not
continue,
so
Storm.
directly appear. But a being here has created a bridge between memories and dreams. One that is offensive. And so,
Couldn't
my
agree more.
gaze lays upon this individual, waiting to see if they ever infringe upon my domain in such a way that I would need to interfere. But my kind cannot pass into your world so easily, and so I have not yet. I was drawn to you because it is rare for those who are awake to walk within dreams like this. And then, once I became aware of you, I felt it. Another being like me. You brought something else in here with you.
Neftaria soon.
Not Neftaria. Soon. No, they were just the vessel. I am a deity.
Hannah Cooney?
I am a deity, but
And you
not
don't know
like
what that
those
word
that this
means.
temple was built for. Sa'un, the person who came in with you, they have dragged another being like me inside. Another being that should not reside in my domain. Are you trying to find your friends so you can end this dream for them?
Yes.
Are you aware that for the conscious mind to walk inside of dreams could lead to its undoing? If you fall into the wrong one, if you imagine them to go the wrong way, you could be stuck eternally in a dream-like nightmare.
It's already a nightmare on the outside having them asleep. I can't do any of this without them. So, I'm willing to risk that.
And you would then attempt to undo Neftaria's corruption of my domain. This twisted dream.
It's time that Gilligan's pit gets a second chance.
I have long watched the dreams of those who live there be corrupt, and I have wished to help them so dearly. Yes, okay. I will assist you.
Huh? Really?
I believe the other one who came in here already has a strong enough sense of self that they don't need my guidance. But the two of you, he reaches his hand out, and he opens it. And as he does, you see two red ribbons spring forth and move in two different directions. They extend out into the mists on either side, and as they strike the walls of mist, tunnels form around them, cascading off into the distance. I will give the dreams that you walk within shape. And I will give you these. You see, it puts the other hand out, and in it, two things form. One, you see what appears to be a white bullet forms out of the mist. The other, you see what appears to be a piece of jewelry, what appears to be a necklace. The necklace floats over toward you, Pepper, and the bullet floats over toward you, Lawrence.
Oh.
Don't mind the sounds of construction, by the way, where people are building some stuff.
Oh, they're building
Nev-
I don't know if you guys can hear it,
Neftaria's-
but there's hammering going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can absolutely hear
Neftaria's
it.
moving in. We gotta get her out. She's getting settled. I think that's
Yeah,
her
right?
phone room they're putting in.
Fuck.
Their phone room.
I find
I
Nefteria's somnium. It is offensive. Dreams are sacred. They're personal. I wish for them to be banished from that realm. Please, help your friends, and then help all of those of your town to escape from this dreary fate.
Is the necklace and bullet for Scarn and Desmond, or for...
They are for them to understand.
Okay. So we just gotta get them to them, and then they'll know.
Yeah. I got you, Scarn.
I wish you luck.
I bet he wishes he had someone better to wake him up, but... I'll make it work.
Don't undersell yourself, Pepper.
Man, that construction's going hard.
Yeah.
We gotta stop them.
I'm gonna go close my door to the patio. 1 second, please. And he fades
Oh my
away as I
God.
step away. He disappears in
Oh.
ethereal dream matter. Be right back. Jesus.
Wow.
As I approached the door, it went into overdrive. Like as I approached it, I just heard like bang, 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 bang. I was like, oh my God.
Oh,
They
you're
know.
like, thank God I fucking closed this shit. God.
Pepper just turns to Lori and mouths, he has a patio.
Oh my
With
God.
an impressed-
Right.
Mm,
Oh wow. Lottie da, fancy pants Rich McGee over here. Damn.
in fucking...
Yeah.
we're not gonna unpack how probably strong and powerful and... I don't know what that was, but I presume the bullet's for Desmond.
Yeah, I
and
would
I've
assume,
got
but
the-
you know, fucking, there's a lot of shit I don't understand, so you never know.
If you think the necklace is Desmond, do you want to trade?
No, I mean, I feel like the bullet is
Yeah.
probably Desmond. Like,
Right,
yeah.
you wouldn't give, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, go get him. Remind him that we're waiting on the other side.
Okay.
Anything you want me to pass on to Scarn?
Then he better fucking wake his ass up.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, the language sounds good on you. I wouldn't say anything
Aw,
to
man,
Desmond,
thanks.
but look at you cussing.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
But stop meddling with my business. And she's gonna pinch his cheek.
What you? I'm not. What?
No more words about how I feel about to Desmond, please.
What?
Give me that justice.
Okay, since
I'm
okay,
gonna
since-
go.
Okay, wait, no, okay, but wait, okay, since we're alone, if I promise not to say anything, will you be like honest with me? Like you.
I'm not
you,
hurting him any more than he needs to.
You like him, huh?
I wish he could stay.
Me too. I'm gonna go get him, and we're gonna get as much time with him as we can. Putting out my arms. I want a Pepper hug. Putting out my arms.
Pepper's
arms.
walked so far away. She sees that you're hugging.
Pepper! Pepper!
I'm like not looking at you. I can't.
And my arms
look at-
open wide. Like
I'm
Pepper!
coming. Listen, I can't look at you and talk about my feelings. I'll kill something.
Okay.
Eh,
But hey, hug.
this is and. Oh, crap. I'm gonna go start running away.
Wait, no, Pepper, come back, come back, come back. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna grab her face.
We have
be like,
limited time.
I know. This will work. Okay?
This will work.
This will
Ain't
work.
better?
Okay, let's
I
go.
gotta be Yeah. So much better than fucking Catha.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
And I'm
What the
gonna tell
fuck are beef with fucking
I'm
Catha
gonna-
is, but oh well. Walk
I'm gonna
away.
tell.
Wherever the fuck I'm
tell
supposed to
Scarn
go.
His little stupid bestie's back, and he's gonna go and be like, "Oh, Catha's back. Let me go find him." And that's how he's gonna be coming back. Oh, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch, Scarn. Ooh.
Yep. She mumbles at us. She goes.
Oh yeah, I'm like stomping away.
You guys rush off following the path of the ribbons in different directions. As you move, the dreamscape around you becomes this swirling tunnel of mist that as you move through it, it starts to reconfigure itself. I would like Lilia, Scarn, and Desmond roll me a D100 into the tower again.
Oh,
Into the
Jesus.
tower.
Into the
Into
tower.
Into the tower.
Into the tower!
I have no idea what that is.
The tower?
Thumbs up.
Yep.
Oh, I see,
No,
I
he
see.
Tower
just
on
likes
the-
he likes saying that after he rolls into the tower.
It's my fun thing.
I see.
It's my tee hee
You've
ha.
been known to have fun from every now and then. Yeah,
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
sometimes you
Occasionally
tee hee ha.
engages in a little silliness.
A little bit of a lull.
Heckin'.
It's Carrie and I. The silly Billies will always be here.
It's true. Dear God.
As you proceed forward, Desmond.
Yeah.
You live a dream repeatedly. You can't tell if you've done it 100 times or 1,000 times, but you always find yourself holding that same gun out, ready to fire past Hammershaw to defend him as he plunges the explosives, as you live your life back to the point where you were at. Then you find yourself going back, holding the gun up, not firing it, living your life, becoming a member of the guard, holding that gun up, living your life. And then finally, during one of these cycles, you hold the gun up, and the endless repetition of it seems to come to an end as a second hand places itself upon your arm as you hold a gun up. Lawrence,
Yeah?
you find yourself entering into Desmond's dream. You find yourself entering into this cave as everything seems to freeze itself in place as Hammershaw at the end goes through his recycled dialogue of getting ready. He's like, Desmond, this is the only way we go home! And then it stops. Everything goes quiet.
What the
As Desmond, you see Lawrence appear, his form ghostly, his body made up of this ethereal whitish-green haze, as he appears to have found his way to you within this dreamscape. And you find some agency that you did not have before.
Hi.
Kid,
Oh, thank God I found you. Hi.
hey. I'm not supposed to see you yet. You show up later.
Oh, okay. Desmond, I think you're like trapped in like a cycle
Yep.
of. Okay, so you get it. Okay. So none of this is like real.
No. I don't know what is and isn't. This happened to best of my memory.
This is new. Me and Pepper
No,
and
you,
So-
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
different.
Me and Pepper and Soan came in here to rescue you guys. You and Lilia and Skarn.
Took you long enough?
Bruh, it's been like an hour.
I've lost count of how many times I've been back here.
Oh. I was given this. And I was told that you would know what it means. I pulled out the bullet to Desmond. I really hope you know what it means, otherwise I took the wrong thing.
I can't imagine this would be for anybody else.
Yeah. Figured.
I'll take the bullet from, Lori. He'll load it into the revolver.
As you open it, you find there are no other bullets in your revolver.
Yeah, place it in the cylinder, rotate it to the right position, and snap it shut.
So like, what does it mean?
I just don't want to do it.
You don't want to, what? You don't want to do what?
I assume really happened. I'll raise the gun and point it towards Hammershaw.
The dream shifts very suddenly as you find yourself reliving all at once at an impossibly high speed a shifting cascade of scenes of you at the war, witnessing Hammershaw, one of the only other people to come from Gilligan's Pit with you, to the conflict. You see scenes of you talking with him not being cut out for this conflict, for this war, of wanting to go home, and the slow breakdown of this man as he confided in you several times that he didn't think he was cut out for this war. And you recall you reassuring him he would be fine, everything would be fine, he just had to stick it out, until eventually, not to claim a checkpoint or a point of interest in the conflict, you became aware that one night he had taken all of the ordnance, the explosives that you had prepared, and in some caverns below your own camps, where you and your fellow soldiers had placed themselves, he had prepared a series of explosives. You caught on to this, along with the others, rushed to try to stop him from doing whatever he was doing. He fought off several of your fellow soldiers, killed them, as they approached, and you being one of the last people to try to go directly confront him, you recall yourself rushing up to him, trying to tell him that he didn't need to do what he was doing, as he talked to you about how he couldn't take it, how he needed to return home, how if your forces were greatly wounded enough, you would all be sent back. And as you aimed your weapon at him as he prepared to detonate the explosives that would collapse your own camp in on itself and kill most of the soldiers who had come with you, you'd recall him yelling, "This is the only way that we get to go home, Desmond."
And he pulls the trigger.
And you pull the trigger.
Jesus.
Your memories fall back into place. Almost all of the soldiers who came with the 19th had been killed. He didn't manage to cause the detonation, but you were all shipped home anyway. Somewhere between there and returning home, your memories and those of the people who would send you back shifted as you returned home to Gilligan's Pit. As you came back within reach, you recall the thoughts of what had happened falling away from you. And you remember being hailed as a war hero who had accomplished their task, had reclaimed territory for Retia, and then trying to live out your life. And you recall the fictitious stories that you would end up telling to Hammershaw's son about his behavior, that you now know to be a lie.
I always figured, I just didn't want it to be true.
Am I still there?
You are.
Can I hear him?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you don't. The phone, where is that? No, bad.
Phone, stop.
You're ruining a scene. Go ahead.
What did you figure? I
had my suspicions that it wasn't someone behind him I was trying to shoot. But I couldn't force myself to see it, no matter how much I had that creeping feeling, like a shadow on my back. I could have done more for him. Something.
Were you were reliving this because you felt guilty?
Oh, this is up there in the worst moments of the life I've had so far. This is what Neftaria was trying to stop me from seeing.
I get why. I'm sorry you had to go through this.
Yeah, me too.
Like, you know, in life and then have it be repeated like this. Are you okay?
No, I'm not. But I got what I wanted.
Fair. It's totally understandable. Does this mean you can come back with me?
I think so.
Okay.
I just need a sec.
Take as much time as you need, as long as I can be here with you. I want as much time as I can get with you.
That sounds good to me.
As you both remain where you are, slowly the area dissolves into that dreamlike mist, and then shifts. You see the sun above you, and you find yourself to be in a foreign place, somewhere that you may recognize as a vaguely Cahulian market. There are cherry blossoms scattered about the ground that are blowing in the wind, people dressed in robes, mostly peasants, and you see a brief scene play out in front of you as you hear yelling down an alley that you find yourselves in. You see some thugs yelling out like, "Just come back, we just want to talk to you, come on!" As these two large intimidating figures rush, chasing down this young elven boy who appears to be a noble, wearing mostly red, white hair, as this child flees from what appear to be these two vagabonds who are chasing them in the streets. And as the dream continues, they almost catch up with them until you see this unkempt, shaggy-haired individual who had been almost impossible to see in this alley, this homeless man who had been leaning against a wall, step out from the shadows and, almost in a grumpy fashion, almost as if it's like work being put upon him, draws out a blade wrapped in a cloth and with short work dispatches these two individuals who are chasing this young man. As the young boy, having tripped and fallen upon the ground, looks toward it. As you see these people flee from this adult man, this half-elf, who looks back toward the child on the ground, turns and begins to walk away. You hear them calling out, "Wait, hold on! Who are you?" As there is a pause in whatever idyllic scene you have been exposed to, as you see someone you recognize to be a young Sa'un looking up toward this individual, who is carrying a blade that has the same handle as the sword you just saw Sa'un using carry, Lawrence. And you just hear this this man, this again completely unkempt man, just mutter back, "I'm no one that you should pay mind to." And then the dream ends. Everything peels away. All individuals fade away as you find yourself in an empty town.
Oh. Are we back?
I guess that's the dreams just saying, you know, there's no time to sit around. Let's go find out whatever's going on here.
Yeah.
See if we can find the others.
I think Pepper went to save Scarn, and Sa'un went to save Lilia.
That makes sense. Well, I just saw what looks like young Sa'un, so they might be running into some trouble. I guess let's focus on them first.
Oh.
You'll start stalking through the alleys of the town, just looking for signs of life.
Desmond!
Following.
Desmond and Lawrence both. Roll me an insight check.
Okay.
Insight.
Yes.
Not very good, Lawrence.
Oh!
Rerolled that 1
You're
into
right.
a 3, Desmond.
Yep. Well done.
As you begin to walk away and the scenery around you seems to peel away, you briefly see the same scene play out again behind you, but something about it seems different this time. Not enough that it catches your attention, but both of you note that the man who stepped out to defend young Samurai, in this time, there's some imperceptible difference to them. They seem lighter. Their voice seems less intimidating as everything plays out again and vanishes. As it does, your attentions are both drawn to looking into the distance, to the peak of a distant mountain. You hear the roaring of a dragon. And then you both find yourself shifting. And we're going to move away from you two. Scarn.
Hey, how you doing?
You play through that memory repeatedly. Being brought to the pits, spending some time with your enigmatic parents, and being left on the doorstep of your existing family, the Isthium family. Ultimately ending up back with you refining your skills, firing an arrow into that same target. This happens repeatedly, over and over and over. Brought there, abandoned, meeting them growing up. Archery range, repeatedly. Finally, an arrow strikes.
On round 87, I'm like just starting to quote everybody.
You're saying what they said back.
Just quoting everybody back.
You find yourself getting lost in the doldrum of the dream, and one final time, the arrow strikes into the center of the target you're firing at, and as it does, you see a figure standing beside it. You see Pepper.
That was way too close. Oh my god, do you strike it like that every time?
Huh. That one's
Hi.
new. That one's new. That one's new. What? Pepper,
No, that's a
what are
bullseye.
you doing here? No, not that.
Wow, you
Not that.
would've
Pep.
told me
Hey,
that stuff
hey,
one let.
hey.
Oh, I forgot some. Yeah, hold on.
Hey, how you doing? Sorry, got caught up in the
dropped
memory.
it.
You know.
I heard you.
Ah.
I may have been here for a little bit. I wanted to see how many of the quotes you knew. Turns out all of them.
Yeah, no. When you're in here for what? I don't even know what number I'm on anymore.
It's a
Ooh.
lot.
I thought this might be number. Well, shit. If you gotta memorize, maybe number 10.
Oh, you sweet summer child. Anyway, how did you get here?
My ability and my talent, and I choose stuff. But that wasn't me. That was a different
Kathos brought you here,
Kitsadrian.
didn't he?
Oh my god! You and this obsession with this son of a bitch! And he says hello, but that's not the point. I got in here on my own. He just caught me afterwards, and he
Well-
told me stuff.
Well,
And now I'm-
congratulations, you did well.
But, yeah!
I should
There's
probably
nothing
tell
else
you,
after
some pink guy talked to me about some weird stuff. About, like, wanting me to have my memories. I don't know about that.
No, we got to get those back.
All I know is that I've been in a loop. And
Yeah,
I've been experiencing the entirety of my life constantly. I feel like I have aged a lot.
Well, you look great.
Thanks.
Yeah. I feel you there, buddy. Well,
So, you got a plan, holsters, bow. Got a plan to figure this out?
wait. Yeah, God, just give me one more second. Like, all of these pockets you didn't know Pepper had. Did I put it
Well,
in
you
here?
better hurry up
Yeah.
because it's
Opens
gonna get to
scroll,
a certain
looks
point
down.
where
No, I
we
didn't
all
put it in the boot. Hold on.
they're gonna
Here
fade
we
us
go.
out.
Yeah. No. You don't need to do that. Vignette away. I got the necklace.
Okay.
No need to pay back. Yeah. Get that.
They're gonna
toxin
start
outta
star wiping us. It's gonna get bad.
Oh, I'll have a word for the gaffers. All right.
The worst wipe.
What does this mean for you? It's a necklace. I've never seen
Necklace.
you wear necklaces before, but maybe it's your mom's or something. I don't know.
Necklace? Do I know anything about a necklace roll?
I didn't put it in my mouth. You didn't ask, but I thought when you said that, I thought you were gonna.
Can I look at this necklace?
As you take it, you find this necklace appears to be a locket, but it's like a decoy locket. Like when you take it, it doesn't appear to be, but as you take it in your hand, there is just a memory that comes back to you. This like muscle memory that you like put pressure on the right place on the top of it, a little hidden latch. And as you do, it opens. And as it opens, everything around you shifts and changes. It becomes dark. As it does, you look forward, and you see what appears to be an apparition of your young self, laying upon a table, various arcane and surgical instruments around you as who you recognize with your own like knowledge of your life to be Ethicus, but somehow younger looking, his hair like tied back into a ponytail, wearing the robes of an archmage, leaning over your body with one of your sides cut open, you unconscious, as they appear to be operating upon one of your ribs. As this ends, you recall laying there for a while in pain, not fully understanding what happened to you, until a dark-skinned Goliath woman, whose face you can't seem to make out, came in to find you, took you. Memories flooded your mind of you fleeing from a place that you recognize from your own memories again, the one that you briefly saw when you were in the College of Gunguth from above. You recognized the townstead that you had seen from Sorrel's Tower as you moved your way through it. Memories of you moving through a forested area, of you moving across the country, and eventually heading toward the pits as your mother fled there with you. Of a brief period where she began to start a life there. Went into a lower residential, very nice part, the Deep River Pit of the pits, which you recognize in your memories to be the place that is now very destroyed, but then was very pleasant, a nice little hamlet of homes. She got a home there, hid you away, lived with you. After about half a year or so, your memories continue to catch up as there is a commotion in town. As you and your mother are about town, and you recall her hearing from another member that enigmatic elven man is back again. You see her ask more questions, and a look of terror come across her face. The next thing you remember is being at your own home, her trying very quickly to pack and prepare. Commotion outside as one of your neighbors, a halfling, stumbles forward, and you see out one of the windows that a group of cloaked figures walks forward as this halfling has been injured, wounded, is rushing ahead of them, trying to get to all of you, and collapses on your own patio. Your mother looks toward what is happening and sees a group of people coming. Hides you, takes you, and opens up a part of the floor. Tells you to hide under the house. As they do, your conscious current mind flashes back to remembering being bothered when you passed a certain house in the Deep River Pit, that the underneath of it was causing you anxiety. As your younger self goes and hides under it, as your mother heads out, lightning crackling across their skin, as is their power as a Goliath, as they battle and strike back against this group of individuals that you can only assume is part of the Court of Decay, as they attack her and she puts up a bloody fight to kill them. The only one that gives her a great deal of trouble is one green-skinned dragonkin that deals her a near-fatal wound, but she manages to beat most of them. This group lays dead as you see another group approach. In the distance you see the robed elven form of the man you know to be Ethicus, your father, approaching. Your mother looks back at you underneath the home where you are hidden, and for the first time you see the hardened but kind face of this woman. As she grits her teeth, looks to the body of the halfling that had been there, takes, using a bit of her own lightning abilities, she ignites it and burns their body, then cradles it as though it is her child. Once it is a blackened husk, and when your father confronts her, demands the return of the avatar of Gotham. You see her state that she has already destroyed that monstrosity and that he's too late, and throws the body forward as though it is yours. She then lunges toward your father, who, with a look of twisted sadness, cuts her down, laments you, the body he believes to be you, and then sets fire to the entire area as he commands his followers to take the bodies of your mother and his other followers with him. You hear him muttering something about making sure they're never separated. And as it burns, eventually the flames go out and you lay for a long time. You don't remember how long you lay underneath the home that is reduced to ashes along with the entirety of the Deep River Pit. Until eventually, you are found by a Kapihado man who comes to investigate, who finds you, who takes you in, who sees a scared child and brings them back to his home, tries to find their parents for long enough as it takes for the memory-altering effects of this place to remove the memory from him. And soon you forget everything that happened. You now recall the locket that you hold in your hand is hung in your home along with a lot of other jewelry that your mother had. It is hung there, but she's never worn it. She has never really regarded it. It's something that your family has simply always had and everyone has looked past. As you recall the tragedy of an entire pit of the town being destroyed and your mother sacrificing herself in an attempt to keep you from Ethicus. The memory ends with you standing in that same destroyed pit, heat surrounding you, as though the fire still blazed. Pepper, you see all of this as well.
He was
Your mom
right.
was a brave woman.
Yeah. I thought I was ready to see it.
You never would be. Right in front of you, too. I'm so sorry, Scarn. I never thought of it in that much detail. Scarn, someone must have known what they were doing to you. Someone let that happen.
It was him.
I know.
Ethicus. And the cult.
But I've sat in those classrooms. There's more to this, maybe. All this has done is solidify what must be done once we handle this Neftaria nonsense. Doesn't change a thing.
It's more ammo for the
Let
fight
it
for
burn.
Ethicus. Let's get out of here. However the hell we do that.
Yes, and that way would be this way.
As you turn, there is a gentle sunlight, a gentle sunset red light that bathes everything as you turn, and you see that you are at the edge of what appears to be this glorious, deep Cahulian forest. As a noble family has stopped, a carriage ready for them. As a young man, once again, young So'un stands with this shaggy, cloaked figure in tow, this, frankly, just homeless vagabond standing behind him awkwardly.
No, it's not Cathis.
It's not. You see this black-haired, half-elven individual standing behind him, kneeling down in the presence of these other nobles. As you see this more regal elven elder standing, looking toward young So'un. You see them saying, "You wish to take him on as what? This man is nothing. Perhaps he did help you in the streets. That's no reason for us to invite him into our home." And the young So'un throws their hand to the side. "We have to pay him back somehow. He didn't have to help me, but he did. He's not doing well. I have the right to take on vassals as I see fit as the future lord of this place, don't I?" "Yeah, but take it under advisement. What will people think?" "I don't care. He protected me and I want to give him a good place to stay." "Fine. But what comes of this is on your head, Samurai." And as I say that, everything, the individuals you see scatter like leaves in the wind. And I'd like both of you to also roll me an insight check.
Oh
I was
boy.
literally about to say, who was that?
Yeah. He said a lot of names when we first got here. Oh, an 8. Fabulous, Pepper. Thank you.
Pepper, you don't notice anything, and that's kind of fitting. You don't
15.
notice much of what's going around with that, but as you guys see this and you turn, you see the same
oh my
scene
God, a
play itself
forest.
out again. But this time, the individual, as you look toward them, you see that the figure that he was talking about, that he was trying to appeal to this older elven individual to take with them, you see that it's no longer this large, kind of hulking, homeless-looking man with unkempt black hair. You see that it appears to be a much softer individual with soft pink hair, as you see that whomever this is has been replaced by the person that you would know as Neftaria. And the scene plays itself out again, and then they scatter again, but instead of into sakura blossoms this time, they scatter into the wind as though lotus petals.
U-turn, U-turn.
As this happens, your attention is drawn to a distant mountain. There is the roar of a dragon, and you find yourself drawn through this dreamy space somewhere else. And with that, Anna!
Hi.
Hey! Best for last.
Hi, Anna.
Queenie.
Hi.
You live out your dream repeatedly, traveling into the pits with your family, becoming lost and separated from the others, making your way through the underground tunnels to this beautiful, impossible flower field, being found, meeting your prince, awakening your powers as a petal knight, and then continuing on your life, idealizing travel, idealizing your prince. You become lost in the romance of the dream over and over and over and over again, until eventually, when you return, and you find yourself coming back to the middle of this field, it does not proceed the way that it had before. Instead, when you return in the middle of this large swath of red lotus flowers that are upon the ground, this circle of them in the middle of this flower field, there is a long red blade, a sword, that is pierced into the ground. And you find yourself having a bit of autonomy.
Huh? Oh.
Looking around.
You look around the infinite expanse of this flower field. For the first time in all of your times dreaming about it, you realize there's no pathways back out of it. It's just an elevated expanse in the middle of the sky. This impossible romantic thing. And you hear a soft voice, not echoing, not reverbing, not imposing itself on you, but you hear Sa'un's voice, just speaking as though emanating from the blade that is there. I had a feeling this is what they would be doing to you.
Done?
Hey,
Where are you? I can hear you, but I don't see you.
I wanted to make it to you and be here in person. But I had to take the world that was inside my heart and make it part of this place. So I don't think I really have a physical form here, as it were.
Huh?
I've said it to you
Wait.
before, but I'm so sorry.
You said you weren't going to do that.
I could still come back. My body is still outside. I'm just in this place. It's as if you're within my dream, in a way.
Then why are you apologizing?
Because there's only one way to get you out of here.
Like, does one of us have to die or something? Is it gonna be like a tragic Romeo and Juliet ending?
No. Neftaria couldn't kill
Oh,
me if they tried.
Oh, thank fuck.
But I had to. I did have to allow Hirohito to take some power over me. When I left my homeland, my closest friend, a man who never did anything but try to care for me, he was turned into a monster. A monster that, for a brief time, I thought had been killed. But it turns out he persisted. To leave that land I was bound to, I had to carry a piece of it with me. And I decided to carry him inside me as well. I carried him, everything that he was, and I swore to keep it bundled up until one day when I was sure I could help him. But to be in here, I had to open this place up, and so I had to let him out. and that has left me feeling a bit weak. That's probably why I can't appear to you directly.
Well, this is a dream, right?
Yeah, memories and a dream twisted up together.
I can imagine you. I can imagine. Okay, just close eyes.
Roll me a with charisma check. That sounds wild.
Hold on, what the fuck? I can't.
I'm down for that. That sounds stupid. I love it.
She's trying really hard.
Also, I know that we're coming close to 5, everybody, so I'll try to. We'll try to-
Charisma,
we'll try to
charisma check,
forward.
right?
Yeah.
You do what you like. I'm enjoying this.
Brr. 8.
You try to imagine Sa'un into being, and you kind of do. Sort of. As you try to imagine him into being, you see him appear in front of you briefly, and then his form seems to disperse and recoalesce into a smaller version of him. As you see, and you're gonna hate this, Anna, you're gonna hate this so much, because I've only got one picture of him, and it was way more fitting back then.
I've seen the younger samurai
Yeah.
from a long time ago.
As you see the young man that the others have been seeing in these flashes appear. Oh, okay. That's one way to do this.
This is different. Hi.
Hi.
Well, this is a little awkward. Should I try again?
I don't know if that would matter. I think it's probably because I'm grounded in another place. There's a place in my memories I feel safe, and I think that the majority of my ego is there right now. And if I had to guess, it's probably taking this form too. So this is probably what I'm gonna look like.
Oh, okay. So, am I supposed to do something? Am I supposed to triumphantly yell into the sky and say I won't be, taken down by something like this? Like, is it supposed to be like a big climactic finale of some sort?
The others
What do I do?
The others have needed a totem that can connect them back to what really happened to them. You don't have any such totem, or at least you don't need one, because I am one. I was there, and I can show you what happened, but I don't want to inflict that on you either.
Are you scared it's gonna hurt me?
I'm scared that once you know, you're going to hate me.
I mean, I don't think I would. I don't think it could be any worse than drowning in a dream like this. You told me a good bit of what you've done already. But I still chose you, right? That's why I'm here in the first place.
Yeah.
He didn't like that.
He puts his hand out to the sword that is pierced into the ground in the middle of the flower field. It's yours to reclaim. If it's what you want. If you decide that
How
you don't...
tall?
Mm.
Oh, sorry. How tall is this version of Sa'un compared to her? Because I know she's short.
No, not terribly different if we're being real. Because Lily is not like mega tall, but like
Almost at eye
around
level.
4 feet. Around 4 feet.
Because she's like 4'8".
Yeah, he'd be a little bit
Okay.
shorter than you.
Okay. And just keep going though. Keep going. I just want to know that for stuff.
If you decide that you don't want to take back those memories and the way that you've remembered things is fine, I promise you I will erode this place from the inside out and find a different way to save you. You don't have to. You don't have to take them back.
He's gonna like take his hands into hers.
Hey, do you trust me?
Yeah.
Do you think I could ever hate you?
I don't know.
I told Nefteria, or whoever they were, that it's not just the good that make us who we are. That without the bad, we won't even know the good is good. It's really scary. There's so many things it could be. It could be anything, but I can't be in a dream anymore, Sa'un. I need to know the reality of it. And it won't make me love you any less.
That blade is where it was when it happened. If you take it, you'll remember.
I just have to pull it out? Or touch it?
Yeah.
He's gonna, still holding one of his hands, he's gonna reach for that blade.
You reach over to it, and as soon as you take it in your hand, your memories, you find them returning to you as you find yourself in the descent, heading down with Sa'un, with your father, and with another individual, another older boy, Flooflin, who is traveling with you, who is excited to be going down, who is excited to be following in your father's work. You follow the memories as all of you tell stories, as you stop in the stone forest on the way to Darkland, as you make camp in one of the large trees. As you proceed forward and you head toward that same collapsed entrance, you become aware of memories of a ambush where Nefteria's, their Lotus corpses, the Duragar that they had taken over, attacked the group. And as though the adults, though Sa'un and your father tried to repel them, you and the other Flooflin that you were with rush forward to get away, and a collapse separates you from the others. However, unlike in your memories where you simply wandered these tunnels until you found your flower field, more of these corpses, of these Lotus corpses, were on the other side, chased the two of you, as the older Flooflin you were with attempted to protect you. You proceeded forward, until you would eventually emerge into the same pathway that you had encountered when you were on your way here, the one that had the pillars reaching up toward the ceiling, had the archway where the dwarven names were carved into a large stone pillar. You rushed into it, and not knowing where else to go and being ambushed by them, you and your brother, who you remember him to be, stood against all of them, fought them off. But you found that you were tired and wounded more than him, so he did his best to distract them. You recall him fighting, being attacked, ganged up upon as they fell upon him, and as they killed him in front of you. In this moment, you found your connection to the divine powers that facilitated your connection to nature. Your Petal Knight abilities awoke as you fought tooth and nail, tears in your eyes, against these possessed Duragar, and took down a great many of them, until eventually, when you were at your wit's end and unable to move, as they fell upon you, Another individual found you, slew this horde of plant-infested Duragar, and left them scattered around you, blood soaking into the lotus flowers that were upon their body as though forming a garden surrounding you. And you remember looking up, and you remember, in that same place, you remember your prince standing. The blood-soaked figure of Sa'un, reaching his hand down toward you, helping you to your feet. As he looked over to your brother, who he failed to save, as he had not arrived in time. And you remember crying until you fell unconscious, and then waking up with all of you traveling back up toward the surface. You recall seeing your brother's body covered in cloth, wrapped up, as every step of the way back, Sa'un, who refused to look any of you in the eye upon your return, he carried it the entire way. But you also recall that by the time you had reached the surface, your feelings toward the expedition were reduced to nothing more than an inconvenience. You were started talking about a flower field that you had found and a prince who had saved you. You paid no regard to the corpse being carried with you, much to Sa'un's confusion. And you recall him splitting off from all of you, taking this body with him, with no regard from you or from your father, as any memory of once having this older sibling left. And as this happens, the young man that is beside you, the young Sa'un, is once again unable to look toward you, his eyes looking away, speaks up. I have well enough power that I should have been able to help you. And I shouldn't have dragged all of you down. I should have just made this journey on my own. And on the way back, when you forgot about your brother, and I realized what had happened, I took him to the hollow yard where your family's former graves were, and I made sure that he found a resting place beside all of you. And I had found out what I came to find out. I knew where the somnium was. I had no intention of interfering with it. I could have left, but I thought to myself that somebody should be there to mourn him. And so I couldn't bring myself to leave. And I would often visit his grave to make sure that somebody remembered him in your place. And I'm so sorry. My inaction stripped you of a family member that you don't even know that you lost. I could have done so much better. But I bring tragedy everywhere I go and upon all of those who rely on me, and you were no exception. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. You could have saved him. But I could have been stronger. I don't think he would have blamed you. He wasn't like that. He would have just been happy that his stupid little sister was safe. And he would have thanked you.
I probably could have come here at any point over the last 10 years, and I probably could have severed the somnium. But I knew that if I did that, You and your family would have to go through this tragedy that's been suspended, and I didn't know if it was my right to decide. I didn't know if you forgot, if that was better, or if you were allowed to grieve, if that would be more fair. I just couldn't bring it upon myself to make that choice for you, so I just stayed, and I stayed inactive, and I told myself I was watching to see if something happened, but I just couldn't leave, and I couldn't take action. It made me feel how I imagine Hirohito felt watching over me. Once we get out of this thing, and your head clears, I'll understand if you never want anything else to do with me.
When did I say that? This whole time, you've been holding on to my choice so that I can have it. And you're still deciding things for me?
I'm sorry.
No, you idiot. I'm telling you to stop being hard on yourself.
People are always protecting me. That's why I decided to carry Hirohito inside of me and protect him. Until he could become something better. Because As they say that, the area around you suddenly shifts. It changes, and you find yourself inside of a building. A building with paper walls, fine wooden floors, and you find yourself to be on the other side of a room where a flash of movement happens as a man clad in black strikes toward a child, toward what you recognize to be young Sa'un. And you see the same man I've been describing, but now not dressed to look as homeless, a bit more refined, wearing a fairly plain, what we as viewers would recognize to be Japanese robe, lashes out between this would-be assassin who attacks young Sa'un and stops him, slays him, as another individual, another elf, who looks to be similar to young Sa'un, who looks to probably be one of his siblings, an older one, stands with several more of these people in the doorway as more of these black-clad assassins approach to attack young Sa'un, as the man raises a blade up and puts himself between them, and you hear this other elf speaking. You brought a lot of shame onto our family. Frankly, none of us think that you should be the future head anymore. So it'll be a real shame when the public has to find out that the vagabond you brought into our walls turned on you and killed you, little brother. Actually, I'm going to redact that cousin. I've got to get my lore straight. They were cousins. You see the older individual stop, take a step back, their foot slide, and you see young Sa'un's like, Hirohito? As he turns, grabs Sa'un, flees, leaping out of a window on the building, and runs, fleeing, holding young Sa'un with him. The area around you begins to shift, Lilia. You begin to find yourself witnessing a series of different scenes where the two of them flee to a mountain stronghold where all sorts of expressly just women, female samurais are. They take in both this man and young Sa'un. They shelter them. You see scenes of this older man convincing them to help him fight back against a noble family that had tried to have Sa'un executed to take back his kingdom for him. You see scenes of him bringing together mercenaries and warlords, forming in a small army to wage war against the rulers of the land they're in. Various scenes of war that escalate one upon another into performing more and more gruesome acts, things that are justifiable at the start. But eventually this man that had been protecting him starts to commit atrocities and kill innocent people, eventually overtaking the land they're in, reseating young Sa'un, young Samurai Saigo, as the ruler of this land after his own family had tried to have him killed. But not stopping there, killing all of the noble families who surrendered to them as punishment, having their bodies fed to their children, murdering Samurai's own family, and then speaking about moving out and conquering more lands beyond their own, as this man who had once stood to protect Samurai appears to have risen to a state where he wants to take the world for him. And then darkness, as a curse befell that land, and they were sealed away, and generations of cyclical violence would overtake them as thousands of years of cursed life occurred, where that war was repeated again and again and again and again, with this eternal child being looked after by this man who became more and more hardened. And then in the distance, in this dark land, you see the top of a distant mountain, the only point of light on the horizon, the roar of a dragon. And then you find that everything shifts, as Samurai appears to no longer be with you. You briefly see flashes of those same scenes that you saw again, and in them, the man who protected Samurai, Hirohito no Minamoto, is slowly replaced by someone who looks much more similar to your prince. Well, you know him not to be your prince now. That the one that you remembered as your prince was in fact Sa'un, but you recognize Nefteria's visage to take over Hirohito's. As all of everybody comes together, as the dream pulls you all to the same place, a pathway leading up to a mountain lake. And because the time it is, as you're all brought back together, I think that's where we're going to stop for today.
I'm gonna throw up. Throw the fuck up. I'm gonna throw up, dude.
Whoa! Well, that was a spicy meatball. That was a good one, Logan.
Acting. Acting. Holy shit, everyone. God
Nothing
damn
can
with
contain
the
this immense acting talent!
No, all y'all with the acting. Like, I mean, Logan, you were doing so many fucking characters, so mad fucking props, but everybody fucking brought it today. Holy shit. God damn, Anna. Got me out here crying.
Oh, I got the credits rolling. We'll give it a second. I've been fucking... Welcome to the session that was the point of the campaign.
Ah, okay.
This is...
Okay.
You had to bring him back for that, didn't you?
I'm very happy with today. I'm just throwing that out there. I was so worried. I was like, if today's session if something makes it stupid, then I'm just done. I'm done with D&D. It's over. D&D is over, party.
Oh.
Cashing out from the D&D, the D&D bank, making
you
a
all did
withdrawal.
so
of all
good.
the
You all were
D&D.
so easy to play off of. Thank you.
Aww.
What?
Dude.
Sorry for how much I
you are.
fucking stole the stage today with all the talking.
Can you fucking imagine if Lilia hadn't met Sa'un and then it was like, hello, I'm your prince, this fucking asshole piece of shit. And she's like, okay, sure.
Kelsey,
Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, Lilia, no.
I believe you.
Lilia, get better for yourself, girl. No,
Hopefully.
don't do this.
I hope you all understand my absolute insistence that we have everybody for these games, because
Yeah, fair.
no way to move
Absolutely
any
fair.
of that shit around.
Mm-hmm.
I do. I'm sorry. I know I'm talking about it so much, but just the moment of, oh no, what are you doing here?
You piece of shit.
There was a little bit of a disappointment where it was like, okay, imagine Sa'un, tall, hot, elf, baby.
Like,
Well,
oh.
maybe you shouldn't have gotten an 8.
But at the same but at the same time, I was like, actually, no, this is great because she loves Sa'un no matter what.
It's also him in his
okay.
most vulnerable form.
It's your baby.
He's just a little baby.
He just wants to play hide and seek.
He does. That's all he wants. He wants to play games, sweet baby.
Also, I just because, just hold on before we stop. I'm just we're gonna end this off with Sogren's theme playing in the background because October fucking did so good with this.
It was so good.
Shit was crazy. Just 1 second, y'all. Stab!
Yeah.
Pepper, do it! Pepper, do it now! Oh god! Look, fucking. For real? I just imagine that Pepper and Lori were both just doing that while the fucking spell's happening.
Now we
So
can
he's
finally,
bleeding out, and they're both like, ah!
now we can
This
finally
me-
stop talking around the memory shit.
Does this
Yay.
mean that my
Yeah.
brother, who I thought was just working on the surface the whole time, isn't real?
No, that's
Oh
a different
my
brother.
God.
You got multiple
Okay, so
brothers.
I
Yeah.
had another older brother.
Yeah, you had another older brother.
Oh! I'm not gonna lie, your family trees, I don't know.
You're a bunch of
Except
bunnies.
for
Mom really
me,
was a
man.
Lots of
clown
them.
car.
Yeah, fuck!
Yeah, you're
Let's
bunnies.
go.
There's lots of you.
Beep beep
Bunny.
the bunny bus.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
God.
I'm sure
Yeah,
as
you
soon
got a
as we
big
hang
family
up,
like mine.
as soon as we
God
hang this up
damn
today,
it.
I just know
It's
my
just-
brain's gonna crash.
Mm-hmm.
Ever just consistently into Lily's mom.
Yes!
I mean, makes sense. Scarn. Scarn, that's weird for you. Scarn, please. Like,
That wasn't Scar.
Weird.
Justice, I'm right there with you.
Screen pans to the voice booth on the side. I'm into rabbits.
There's just Scarn.
You ever seen
It
Final
wasn't
Fantasy
really-
14?
Would you like some snacks? As they head to the
I
grape,
got
he's like,
one
"This is
rabbit."
entirely platonic."
Scarn's over here like,
Be like, it's
this is
freaky,
weird
it's
for me.
freaky, like,
I see her
that's
as an
like
actual
freaky.
mother. It's like his voice
Oh.
actor's over here like, she's hot!
Yeah, for real. She's so hot though! Dude, I'm just imagining like interviews at the end of the campaign as if we were just filming a series and just fucking Justice just being like fucking. So there wasn't a time to like mention it, but Scarn was super into bunnies. And not not Scarn, me. Into Lilia's mom. So into Lilia's mom. Like,
All right. Because we're about to hit 5, and that's our agreed upon cutoff, I'd say let's end the recording. Everybody at home, come join us next week where we're gonna put a pin in everything that just happened.
Pin!
Gonna put a pin in it. Heckin', I guess we're putting the pin in it now. I guess we'll take out the pin. What do you do
We'll take
with
out
the
the
You
pin.
put a
Everything
pin in
that
stuff. When you finish it, you take
Gonna
to
come back
pause
to
it. Yeah, and you're pausing. You're
Yeah,
pausing.
we're
it.
pausing, but like
yeah, and then
the phrase
and then
fucking
unpausing
put a
it when
pin
we
in it
come
means
back.
save it for later. So, what do you
Yeah,
eventually
yeah.
do with the pin?
You take it out.
Pin.
Well,
Okay.
it's like you're pinning it to a board.
Is
Yeah.
that what we're thinking? Is that we're pinning it to a
Put
board?
a pin in it to remind yourself, like
Yeah,
you
I
write a
figured
note
that
and you
might
put
be
a
it.
pin in it
Yeah.
on a board
But
to
I always
remind
thought
yourself.
it might be like a fucking knitting thing or something. Like if you're not finished, but I don't know enough about.
No.
Yeah. No.
I'm not
thanks.
good with
No.
any of this.
All right. With that,
fucking Brandon.
YouTube side, we're out of here. See you next week.
Adios.
Goodbye, everybody. We love you. Mwah.
Adios. You're loved and appreciated. Y'all
Got
come
him.
back now.
Y'all go back now, you hear?